Welcome back, everybody. My name is Code Indigo. I am signing off here and passing this over to our wonderful next host, Vani, for the Adventure Pals block here. So I want to say thank you. I am Code Indigo, she, her. I stream at twitch.tv/Code Indigo. And I will be back on Thursday. But let's get those donations going for all of the wonderful things that we do here. And with that, Bunny, let's do it.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Indigo. Hello, everyone. It's your boy, Vonnie Bon here. I'm going to be hosting for this really cool run that's coming up next with Margaret Ann and azuarc doing a co-op run of Adventure Pals. So I will go ahead and hand it on over to them so they can talk about what we're about to see here. So, Margie, azuarc, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Margaret Ann.
And I'm azuarc.
And we are here to be pals.
Adventure Pals.
And we're going to go on an adventure together. And we're bringing you along, chat, because we are just super excited for all of you to be here.
So, Adventure Pals is a little bit of a ridiculous level-based platformer, and we're going to be running all those levels.
And it has a story, but we're going to be skipping most of that because it's not important.
We'll try to give you the highlights, but I think we should probably get this started then?
Yeah.
Alright, so start. New game. You're hopped in, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Are we ready on the back end? Timer good?
Vonnie, do you want to count us in?
I was going to say my back end is ready for this, certainly. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll count you in. All right, we will get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So we get to start out in tutorial land, where you learn how to jump, and we do cool flips. And we see our dad, and we have to follow Dad.
Dad has a cool hat. How come I don't... Everybody has a hat but me.
Yeah, well, we've earned the hats. You have to earn your hat.
I see. Uh-huh. And how exactly does one earn a hat? It's my birthday, come on.
Well, maybe you'll get one as a present.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna jump, because jumping is cool. And fezzes are cool, too.
Yeah, I'm just going to pop in here as somebody who actually is a dad. When you become a dad, you get a cool hat as part of your kind of like welcome package. So if you're not a dad, you probably wouldn't know that. So anyway, just letting you know.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Eep.
Alright, it's running away. Get back here.
I don't want a potion. I'm gonna skip that.
Oops, not that.
Whee! I win. Cake!
Cake.
Cake.
Is there anything in the cake? Like a bomb?
Vanilla? A giraffe.
Giraffe?
It's giraffe cake.
Wow.
And see, I like being player 2 because I get rainbow unicorn giraffe, which is significantly cooler. Ooh, we get another guest. Hi,
Hey, Mr. B.
Hi, Mr. B.
How you doing? Wave, wave, wave.
Wait. What? What are you doing with Dad?
That doesn't look happy.
So...
I don't think that was planned.
Oh, there you go.
Well, alright, I'm taking his hat. Now I have a hat.
Your honorary dad.
Ow! That wasn't nice.
So, Mr. B has decided to kidnap our dad from our birthday party because he wants to turn all old people into hot dogs.
True story.
And we don't really like this, so we go and complain to Mom. And Mom's like, go up to this map and go get me a review. I'm like, okay.
Because video game reasons.
Because reviews.
Green Acres is the life for us.
Yep. So, what's your favorite direction?
I sure hope it's to the right, because that's where we're going.
Okay, well, we're just going to keep going right. And we're going to take the well to the next part of the stage.
Which conveniently has the pedestrian symbol on it.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we are pedestrians.
Maybe you are. I'm riding a giraffe.
Oh, well, I'm hopping all over the place, and occasionally riding the helicopter giraffe.
Yo, shoutouts to the helicopter giraffe. That's cool.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's how we glide in this.
Yeah, so you will hold a button and then just giraffe your way through.
Neat.
I like going down here because it's faster, even if Azu doesn't think so. Look how fast we're whipping through this level.
I feel just as fast the other way.
No, you run into more monsters that way.
But you go just as fast as you skip
Oh no,
monsters.
the hot dog just pushed the deer off of the ledge, so that's
There
fun.
you go. Boom.
So when you kill a hot dog, the old person comes back, so the old people are only temporarily hot dogs, which is good for everybody. So this level is mostly just jumping mechanics and remembering which character you're supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, that's actually the hardest part of co-op.
Yep, is remembering who is who.
It's very easy to lose track of one character over the other.
Mm-hmm.
So you will see one or both of us probably do silly things at some point where we're just following the wrong character.
Yep. Whee! Wall jumping is nice in this game. It feels very intuitive because you just hit the button, jump up the wall. You can go back and forth if you want, but it's not strictly necessary.
So while we're talking about playing in co-op, there are some interesting advantages and disadvantages. We just mentioned a few of the quirks of the downsides of co-op, but one of the nice things, other than we can like fight stuff faster, we have the ability sometimes to go through some of the objectives a little more quickly because we have two people on the screen. And there is one interesting quirk where if we have the characters split out too far vertically, it automatically scrolls to whoever's on top and the other person gets kind of despawned. So, and then shows up again near where the person at the top is. So that sometimes works to our advantage and sometimes it works to our disadvantage.
We've definitely gone through an endless loop before. So we have gone back to our mom and told her about the ruby, that we got it, and our friend Mr. Rock has shown up to help us out.
To talk to you, boy.
Yeah. And so now we go to the town again. We have access to the town, and we just talk to somebody who needs help finding his pig. So we're gonna help him out. He's gonna follow by flying on his chicken.
His pig. I thought it was like his girlfriend or something.
Something like that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a world with flying giraffes and stuff. We just don't question these things. I'm going to ignore the switch.
Well, I decided to be nice.
Well, thank you, but I didn't really need it.
Okay. Well, I figured I'd offer.
I appreciate it.
Figured you were in the lead. I'd just give you a little help there.
Uh-huh. Well, and I just keep going anyway, so...
Mm-hmm.
So the switches are part of the mechanics of the game where they'll do different things. And we have these little target boxes where you can throw Mr. Rock at them, and he will break them for us. So that's great.
Mr. Rock is one of the adventure pals. He's just a rock that follows us around.
And
Riding on a bee. Or was he riding on? Is it a bee?
yeah, but that's not till later.
Oh. Oh?
Yeah. Well, because that's not until it comes up.
I thought that just was where he was.
No, he's just like chilling and following us around and zipping around and doing fun stuff. Just bee things. He's just believing. So that was an example of us being able to scroll each other up.
And also following the wrong character.
Yeah.
Hi, Oink.
So we got Oink for Farmer Joe. And we're just gonna continue on with this level because we need to get that ruby. Mom needs more rubies. We slam into that in stereo.
Because of course we do.
Of course.
Folks, is it okay if I hop in here with a couple of donations?
Yeah.
Awesome. We have a $20 donation from Waffle Crone that just says adventure.
Yay!
And then
Adventure.
we have a donation from Hepanwana, who was our runner of the previous game, Stray, and Hepanwana donated $75 and said, "Thanks for putting on this great event and for letting me show a little kitty goodness. Donating to punch death in the face." And that was a reference to a donation incentive for Gauntlet 4, which is going to be kicking off tomorrow's action for Speedrun Ragnarok, and that donation incentive has actually been met, so good on that. But speaking of things where you can put, towards which you can put donations, let me just pull something up here real quick.
Ding.
We actually have a donation bid war for this very game that you're watching right here. Let me pull it up in just a second so I can see where we're at with it. So the donation choices here is either bikini or undies. And before I ask you to explain exactly what that means, bikini has $70 and undies unfortunately has nothing. So tell us, what is bikini or undies all about?
So there is a character in this game named Missy Moops. She is a wonderful whale, but she doesn't want to be naked anymore. So we've decided we're going to get her some clothes, and we have two options of what we can dress her in. We can dress her in a pair of bikini bottoms, or we can dress her in some underpants. And so, based on what people donate towards, we will make sure that Missy Moops gets a new wardrobe. Because all whales deserve a nice wardrobe.
I agree. That is very thoughtful. Now, I would like to know when you will need the final results for this bid war, so that we know how we will be dressing Missy Moops.
We will need it at about between 25 and 30. So after we beat the big first boss.
We just finished the second stage. There will be 3 more stages, and then there will be a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that seems like it's about 15 to 20 minutes from right now. So, folks, if you can hear my voice and you would like to see Missy Moops wearing some undies, then please make a donation. Make sure to put your choice for the donation incentive toward the Adventure Pals bid war here. And I think that's all I've got to say about that. Oh, except, yeah, let's get the donation link in there, too.
So we went back to town, and this girl sitting on a stump was like, "Hey, can you go kill the creeper in the graveyard?" And we're like, "Sure, we can do that." So we're heading off to the graveyard, and we feel like there's probably going to be a ruby in it for us. I think she mentioned something about that. So, you know, these ruby-based economies, we have to do what we can. So if that means beating up somebody in a graveyard,
Like this guy right here.
yeah. And we really, really don't want to hit that target box if we can possibly help it, because that will drop down a whole bunch of really difficult monsters, and that's just not the life for us.
That's a cupcake.
Yes, that is a cupcake. We are going to skip that cupcake.
No, cupcakes are so good, though.
We are mostly going to skip cupcakes. Cupcakes are collectibles.
Yeah, we're doing any percent. If you're doing 100%, we would have to get all the cupcakes. But today, we just want to get enough cupcakes to show them off. So we'll make sure there's cupcakes for
We'll make
everybody.
sure there's enough to share. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Very good. You know, speaking of the category that you're doing, something that you haven't mentioned that I am going to mention on your behalf is obviously what you're watching here is a co-op speedrun, which I think is really cool to have 2 people speedrunning at the same time, and the way that they communicate and work together, whatnot. But what makes this even cooler is that both Margie and azuarc this is a live co-op. They are in the same room together as opposed to doing this online, and I think that makes this even cooler. So shout outs to friendos being together, speedrunning cool names for great causes.
Yeah, especially after, like, you know, everything. Gestures at the world. Being able to do this, like, sitting next to each other is fantastic.
You know, and that's actually a nice segue into, like I said, I mentioned the great cause that that we have going on here. All of your donations go toward Take This, which is a fantastic cause that one of the things that they're known for is putting together what are called AFK rooms, and these are nice, like, quiet spaces where people that are usually at conventions or large gatherings or whatnot, where people can come in, just kind of gather themselves, take a mental breather. They have staff on hand if you need someone to help you work through whatever you have going on. And these are they're very, very useful causes, but they're not cheap to be able to fund everything that goes into having a quality AFK room. So all the money that you are donating during the course of this week will be going toward causes such as that. So thank you in advance for everything that you can contribute. And it's always nice to know kind of, what your money is really doing. And that's just one of the many things that Take This has to offer.
And I can confirm the Take This AFK rooms are fantastic. I remember several years ago, before everything shut down, I was at a convention and just needed to get a little bit of a break. It was very, very, very crowded and loud, and I went to one of the AFK rooms and it was nice. The lighting was dim. There were little areas where you could go to the side and like talk to somebody, a trained professional, if you needed, just needed to talk, or they had coloring book pages. It was lovely. Very relaxing.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I was looking at their website earlier today, and I saw someone doing coloring, like a coloring book style, and something like that is just, it's kind of nice and relaxing. It can kind of distract you and allow your mind to be put at ease for whatever might have been bothering it or giving it difficulty in the short term. So I've never seen an AFK room myself. They sound fantastic, but with, as you mentioned, everything kind of coming back together, and there's more marathons, more conventions, and things like that in person going on, the value of these AFK rooms has come right back to the forefront, especially for those that need them. So again, all of your donations go toward funding AFK rooms just like that. So we appreciate everything that you are able to contribute.
Yes, definitely. Oh, good.
Okay.
For a second, we thought we had gotten soft locked and found a new soft lock, but
This game has a few interesting glitches to it from time to time that sprung up.
yeah, I was starting to leave the screen because if you're really fast, you can make it, but wasn't quite fast enough. And yeah, it's okay. It's a few seconds between adventure pals.
You don't need to talk to Tree Fist.
Yeah. So, the lighthouse that we live in has been blown up, and our mom has been kidnapped too.
Be another hot dog.
Yeah. So we're gonna go see if we can find mom. We got this really random note saying to bring 5 rubies to this one place, so we're gonna do that, but we need to get 2 more rubies, because we only have 3 right now.
Go with the tech level.
Oh, tech. Alright, so...
It's very technical technique of wall jumping.
Yes. So that is not as intended. That is a sneaky way through.
How much time does that sequence break save?
Oh, significant amounts of time. Like,
Yeah, all of, what, maybe 6 seconds?
no, it saves more than that.
Wow.
Yeah, a little more than that.
Okay, it saves 6 seconds if you don't get it on your first try, and you try
Oh,
5 or 6 more times.
Yeah, well, that one's not too bad. We have some others that are going to be later that are a little tougher to pull off because you bonk your head.
Yeah.
I appreciate you telling us about the sequence break, but we unfortunately glossed over the fact that apparently your little inflatable helicopter giraffe friends are also like badass grappling hooks. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, so that's the new tech that pops up on this level, is that you have grappling hooks made out of your giraffe's mouth.
Our draft is our super adventure pal, so of course they do all kinds of cool stuff for us, just like Mr. Rock does. Later, we're gonna find out that our giraffe can also swim, kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Oh no, I missed it.
Haha.
Okay, you got this.
Ow.
So
Triangles. Away.
the cool thing about doing it co-op is only one person needs to be able to go off the top of the map. It's the bottom of the map that we have trouble with.
Yeah, bottoms are bad.
Alright, just keep going. Thank you.
Don't mind if I do.
Whee!
Just come up here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, someone in chat saying that this game looks charming as heck, which is absolutely true, but I mean, it also looks like a lot of the movement, at least that you're using for the speedrun, is fairly technical. Like this does not look like a simple game to speedrun. Can you kind of talk about, you know, the difficulty level, learning the tricks and the movement that you needed to do, what that's all about?
It's not too bad, actually, and one of the things is because we're doing it co-op, it becomes a lot more forgiving, because one of us can mess up and the other can kind of do whatever needs to be done.
Like that?
Right.
Alright.
I'm gonna try it. Nope.
Yep. I'll distract.
I gotta pick these guys off first. Ow. I'm gonna die.
Nope, you're good.
Where am I? Oh, I'm up there. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, we've got these little head crab purple monsters. We fought some of them at the beginning, but now they'll actually like grab onto you and start eating our energy, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, when the screen goes red on the sides, that's indicating that
First
Azu...
player's low on health, yeah.
Yeah.
But you were asking about technical. There isn't much technical to the combat. The combat is mostly just button mashing. And then the jumping, there is obviously a little bit of precision in the platforming, but not a whole lot. The hovering is really just hold the button, so it doesn't end up being all that difficult.
And I know for me, like, platforming games, historically, not the best for me. So my first run of this game took me, I don't know, probably 15 hours, but that's just because I'm not great at platforming games. Alright, I will come down and try to distract.
Oh, that's fine. I got it.
So, you know, Margie, you actually are kind of getting into something that I want to ask you both about is, how did you discover this game in the first place? And then what made you want to speedrun it? And then even further, what made the two of you decide to want to speedrun it together?
Well, that's a funny story, actually. Let's rewind a little bit in time, actually, because
Okay.
About, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, when Margie was starting off with she was trying to get me to participate in Speedrun Ragnarok. And she was saying, hey, you should play this game that you know, or that game that you know. I'm like, no, I'm not a speedrunner. I don't feel like I know any game well enough to do that. And so I didn't. I just, I kind of passed on it. And she's like, you don't have to be that good. You don't have to be amazing. You just have to be okay. And I was like, no, I want to do it, I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. And so for like 3 years in a row, I just passed. And then this past fall or so, Margie found this game. I don't know how she found it. She'll have to answer that part.
I think I might have just gotten it as like a random part of a bundle or something, and just like, hey, this looks like fun. I haven't played it. I'm gonna try playing a bunch of games in just an alphabet thing. So this was my game for A, and I played through from my backlog, and I was like, oh, this is actually fantastic. Up.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, Azu, I think you should play this too. This is really fun.
And I wasn't initially on board with the idea, but she was just like, you could speedrun it with me, please. Pretty please. And I went,
Please.
okay.
Yeah, it was actually literally like that.
So this is genuinely my first time ever like running something in front of people.
Yeah.
And it is based exclusively on being asked to do it, basically.
Well, you stream though, so it's not like you haven't ever played anything in front of people.
Yeah, I mean I do play Link to the Past Rando and stuff like that,
But this is your first ever marathon run, I understand?
it is.
Oh, that is very exciting. So, well, congratulations on having your first run at least underway. I'm sure it will finish swimmingly. And then I can confirm, having met Margie, that she is rather persuasive. So that does make a lot of sense. So, also shout out to Royal Blue Wizard. Thank you very much for that subscription.
Ooh, yes, thank you very much for that.
Mimic?
Yeah, I don't like the mimics, so even if Azu would just, like, run past them, I'm like, nope. They are getting smushed with my sword.
Mimics,
As
all
a
they do is they grab a little bit of your money and then they run off with it, and I don't really care that much.
I need literally all of my money because I buy potions throughout the day.
As a reminder for those that might have lost track or maybe coming in here, which character is which? Who has the red hat? Who has the black hat?
I have the red hat.
He has the sparkly unicorn giraffe.
That's probably the better identifier. I should have gone with that. My apologies.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I usually hit those in order, and apparently tonight it was just like, nope.
Why are these guys down here? I've never seen that one before.
No, neither have I. Maybe it's just because we're going so fast.
Yeah, we're just blazing through this.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally what's happening.
Definitely.
We are on the last regular stage before boss, and so that means that we will be probably wanting to close up. Oh, I'm doing this terribly. Close up those incentives pretty soon. So for
Alrighty.
undies versus bikini.
What should Missy
Okay.
Hoops wear?
Well, folks, it sounds like if you want to, right now Bikini's in the lead, but if you want to have her wear undies instead, you want to get those donations in now.
All right.
For the first boss. So we'll pay our ransom. Nothing bad could possibly happen.
Yeah, no, absolutely nothing. Mr. B is totally just going to give us our mom back, and then he'll free our dad, and then he'll apologize, and we can all go home and have birthday cookies.
Mr. B with this little hat that's really a goldfish in a bowl. Oh dear. This is like a bad Kirby level. Dancing tree. Beat up,
Oh, no!
beat up the trunks of the trunk.
Yep.
I like how we did kind of like the King Hippo drop the pants thing there. That was funny.
Yeah. The reason I really fell in love with this game was the writing, which is a slightly unfortunate part of speedrunning is that you don't see any of the writing, because we go through it very fast. If you know me at all, I love puns and just silly humor, and this game is chock full of it, and I love it.
As well as lots of playing directly into tropes, which we just saw there with the very trustworthy villain.
Mm-hmm. So, if you're wondering why this is part of Cat Block, because we are still in Cat Block, this is one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
We are currently in cat jail. And so Mr. Rock is going to save us. He is riding a little tiny bee.
To the rescue.
Uh-huh.
What the? What just happened?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Huh.
Okay. Well, we'll continue. Okay. Mr. Rock doesn't like me today. Whatever that's about.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before.
Alright, we'll have you do the Mr. Rock sections for the rest of this.
Okay, I hope I remember how. No, that's a joke. I actually do know how. I think I've probably beaten this game more than you have.
Oh, yes, you have.
I've been practicing for this for months. because, like I said, I'm not fantastic at platforming games, and I didn't want to hold Azu up. So Azu has...
She runs it faster than I do, so it's not like she's the one holding me up.
So Azu has the notes on the side. I haven't memorized because I was afraid that I would be too slow.
Pirate kitty.
So yeah, we have some pirate kitties, and that's just the first kind of kitty we're going to encounter.
We are actually going to see a fair number of cats in this. It's just, initially you might go, why is this in cat block?
Whee!
Well, thank you for clearing that up. We appreciate it.
Yes. The people who made this game are probably lovers of cats, just like us. Whee!
I don't know what you're talking about. There are totally no other cats in this game, just these pirate cats right here.
Oh, okay, so no zombie pirate cats.
I mean, that counts as a pirate cat.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it does have pirate in the name. So, we have leveled up. We're level 2 right now. Every time you level up, you get a chance for a card. And those cards can give you different abilities, like we have the Giraffe Grapple, for example.
Yeah, they're actually inopportune moments when they pop up, usually, because we're not looking for that to happen. But, you know, the bonus is nice, I guess.
Well, and it really shows up, Azu's the one who picks the card, because player 1. Which unfortunately means that my character will get dropped out of whatever animation she's doing. To hilarious effect occasionally, or at least Azu seems to think it's funny.
What are you talking about? There's never been anything ridiculous or silly that's happened.
I definitely haven't, like, fallen onto spikes out of nowhere or anything like that. That just, it wouldn't possibly happen.
Nope. Finish him off.
Yep, all good.
Not that we need to kill him, but
It just makes it a lot faster.
you annoyed me.
Well, he was trying to eat you. And as we know, we are supposed to eat hot dogs,
No.
not the other way around.
Dinner is not supposed to eat me. I eat dinner.
Uh-huh. Run for
Yeah,
your
I agree.
life.
This is definitely a one-way street.
Yes.
Oh, we were very scared. Could you tell?
Yeah, we were totally convincing. We practiced that so many times to make sure we were good actors.
Wow. Never saw that one before.
Yeah, I've never actually accidentally hit that box before,
You are
so
too fast there.
that's okay. Just let me go up. Whee! So I was too fast and then I was too slow, and
Then you'll be just right.
yep. Nope.
Or you
Apparently
can
not.
just face tank everything. It's cool.
Yeah, we're good. These spiders are obnoxious.
Or whatever they are.
They're hopping spiders, and they're just super annoying. They will bounce on you and trap you in a wall, in a corner, and it's just unpleasant.
She has very bad memories of spiders. These spiders, at least.
Yeah, the jumpy spiders, no matter how cute they are obnoxious. And there are other mechanics that I really don't like. And that we will explain when we get to them, because, you know.
There are basically two things she hates in this game, and that's one of them.
Yes.
Real quick, folks, how much longer until we cut off this this bid war?
I should probably cut it off, I think.
Yeah, go ahead and cut it off, like, now. Now is good.
Okay. Let me do a final refresh.
Suspense.
Alrighty. Undies has $5 and Bikini has $70. So you will be giving. What was the whale's friend? The whale friend's name again?
Moops.
Missy Moops.
Missy Moops will be wearing a bikini.
Alright. So, before we can meet Missy Moops, we have to go back and... So, Rock Dad, had wanted us to get a whole bunch of buckets of sand. Papa Rock wanted a whole bunch of buckets of sand to fix his tower. We decided to just bring him a ruby instead, and so he gives us a sticker, and that's one of the collectibles in the game. We will get 4 obligatory stickers throughout this game, or throughout the run. There is no skipping them.
I think I hit. Oh,
Nope.
we got it. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. So Calico Jack is going to tell us about this arena thing. We're going to not do this. But this is Missy Moops. Missy Moops is our friend.
Have to talk to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Missy Moops doesn't like being butt naked. So we're going to give Missy Moops a bikini, but we have to go get that first.
I'm an idiot. You don't talk to the pirate guy yet. I talked to her.
Yeah. That's okay.
Once you're
So
done dressing Missy Moops, let me know when I can read off some donations.
Oh, well, you're welcome to read off some donations now.
Well, unless they're related to dressing Missy Moves, because we don't have her bikini yet.
No. But I want you to do I want you to do your thing with
okay.
Missy, and then we can,
Obnoxious.
and then I'll read them.
Yeah.
I would like to actually go forward, game, if you don't mind subtracting me behind the cat. If it was the other direction, we'd be able to move forward, but unfortunately, I was the one at the top of the screen.
Yes. And there are certain places when that happens, like we can kind of just take a death and, or respawn or fall or whatever, but that wasn't one of them. Alright, I will, oh, I guess I have to come down there. That's right. Eep.
We can, however, sometimes bring some of the enemies with us.
Yeah, this is true. That makes things easier. Got it.
How did we end up there? Oh well, whatever. Ow, 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 ow.
That's okay. All good.
I'm just gonna jump down here.
Yeah, we're fine.
There we go. Big kitty.
Yeah, so here's some more pirate kitties. They're big. The big ones, the mechanic is if they hit you, you will get hurt.
That's usually how enemies work in games. But
Yeah, but you'll get hurt like a lot.
take bigger bag this time.
Yes, take bigger bag this time. Well, none of the other options were really that fantastic either. The cards you get at the end of leveling are random. Some are a little bit more common than others. There we go. Sweet. Made it through without hitting the spikes this time.
Oh,
Nope, it's okay. You just float.
that's right.
Float
Unless
over...
we don't make it.
Yeah, well, we float and we try not to hit the spikes. And then we use our last potion because that's what I do.
Down here, buddy.
Now
Down
we
here.
have laser bees. Laser bees are annoying.
Laser bee hot dog things. Monstrosities.
Yep.
Hi, kitties.
A lot of the fighting in this you can skip, but there will be like gauntlet style rooms you'll have to do. So that's always interesting. You can ride up the toaster.
The fact that the mechanic for going up like that is a toaster is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we want to bring Laserbeak down close to us because Laserbeak will totally just float over the spikes, and that's not helpful at all. All good.
All right, is now a good time to read off these donations
yes,
I have here?
please, go for it.
All right, cool. We have a $20 donation from, it's RWLH. If it's Rawala, I'm not sure, but
No, it's
$20.
RWLH.
We know
What's
that
that?
guy.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay, very good. They say, for Margie and Azu, the true adventure pals, please put this toward any cat-based incentives. I'll have to look at that.
Well, this is the end of
we
cat block, so I don't know if there's anything left. But...
Now, we have Lion King next, I think.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Actually, coming up next, we actually have Doom 64.
Oh,
so
okay. So yeah, there was a
maybe
little bit of
there's some like demon cats in that. I'm not sure, but anyway. Back to the donations.
Sorry.
We have Rika Yala 28 who donates $5, and then Royal Blue Wizard donated $25 and says, "Go Margie and azuarc."
Thank you for the donations, everybody. So this is also a major skip. You can hop up the wall, and then you get a sticker. You get an explanation about the stickers. So that is obligatory sticker number 2. And we're going to hop up the wall, and we're going to grab these bikini bottoms.
Guess what they're for?
Missy Moops!
No.
I'm going to give them to Missy Moops. That's what everybody who donated wants to do with them.
Okay, fine. I have like double weapons right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna beat up some kitties.
Poor kitties.
Some naughty pirate kitties.
Okay, they're bad cats.
Yes. They're like the children's book, Bad Kitty.
Yes. Exactly. Whee! I guess that is a sound cue I use. I don't usually use sound cues in this game, but with the ack, with the ack.
With the ack, yes.
With
trap.
With the bombs and the dynamite blocks, they make a little like beeping noise, and then to count themselves down.
We made it! Yay.
We got another ruby. So when he broke us out of jail, Papa Rock had to spend his entire life savings, which was 5 rubies, of course, to get us out. So now we have to collect the rubies to,
pay him back.
Yeah.
Alright, we are gonna give Missy Moops her bikini.
Yay!
And there she is, she's got her bikini on.
And now her life is fulfilled, and we feel super happy. I feel super happy.
I'm glad you feel super happy. I feel happy for Missy Moops.
Uh-huh.
Nobody should have to go through life naked like that.
Yeah. Unless they want to.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's your choice, but it wasn't hers, so...
No.
Cat!
And to just kind of put a bow on that, thank you everybody that made a donation toward deciding what Missy Moops was going to be wearing today.
So we just encountered another type of cat in this game.
Yes, very briefly, but they will reappear. Or actually, no, not very briefly, because they were following me. We collect cats and we put them in baskets, and then things happen. Like, floors disappear, or wells appear.
Other games have keys that you pick up to unlock doors. This game has cats.
Because of course it does. You know, if I had to choose, I would 1000% choose cats. Eep. That's fine.
Real quick, I want to thank Racodactylus for coming in with that raid. Everyone coming over from Racco's stream.
Hey, Raiders.
Welcome on in. You are watching Speedrun Ragnarok 2022, being put on by the RPG Valkyries, and we are raising money for Take This. Right now, what you are watching is a run of Adventure Pals. It's a co-op run being done by Margaret Ann and azuarc, and we're looks like we're about a quarter of the way into this, would you say?
Maybe a little bit further.
Time-wise, yeah, about that.
Okay, very cool. So yeah, come on in, enjoy what we've got going on here, and if you feel so inclined, you can make a donation.
Hi, Tiki Kitty.
Tiki Kitty hits really hard, so we're going to attempt to not get hit by Tiki Kitty.
Tiki Kitty didn't actually put much of an offense this time.
Nope.
Sometimes Tiki Kitty fights really hard, and sometimes Tiki Kitty does much of nothing. Oh, hey, it's Cupcake Cat. Hello, Cupcake Cat.
So that's the other kind of cat in this game, is the Cupcake Cat. Probably through some of the levels you've seen that there are cupcakes that we've been skipping because they're collectible. Fast. Yeah, and we gotta go fast. So we will be getting enough cupcakes to give some to the Cupcake Cat, but we also will not be getting all of the cupcakes.
Or
as much as we love Cupcake Cat. So Mr. Rock Attack, the card we just got, is wonderful because it lets Mr. Rock attack things. So instead of just floating around and helping us out by, breaking target boxes and things like that, Mr. Rock will now attack the enemies to give us a little bit of a hand.
there are a couple upgrades to that too. What?
Oh no.
Really?
Mr. Rock started going.
Well, this is interesting.
Okay, so...
Alright, so...
No, we clear out of the return to map.
So you can quit... Don't you have to go to the menu for that?
No, you can return to map.
Doesn't that start us all over?
I don't think so. I think it just starts the level. Oh, oops. Oh well!
You have to quit the menu.
We're good, this is fine.
Guess we're replaying 3 stages.
This is fine because we'll just go super fast.
Well, that was an interesting glitch.
Yeah, playing co-op has some interesting glitches like that, where I believe it was Mr. Rock went to attack some enemies, which made the game think that the floor was closed.
It made it think that we were in the fighting arena, so it closed the door.
And then we couldn't get into the fighting arena to actually fight.
Now that happens fairly commonly with co-op with like one of the players gets locked out, but I've never seen both the players get locked out.
Well, and it is designed so that if a player gets locked out, really?
There we go.
If a player gets locked out, then the other player will spawn to them. So that hasn't typically been an issue. But if neither player can get into the arena, then we kind of have a problem. So it kind of is what it is. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright. 2 down, 1 more to reclaim our position.
Yep. We'll just have to take down Tiki Kitty again, potentially. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for just standing there and taking the damage.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That's how, like, all enemies in games should be.
Yeah.
Just letting us do a big DPS check.
Mm-hmm. And I believe we still have our level that we need, so we don't have to worry about that either.
Curiously, we didn't still have the cupcake, though, so that's kind of weird.
Well, we also had to beat Tiki Kitty again, so... whatever. We're all good. If it leaps away, then the game will think that we beat it, so that's how that works.
Oh no.
This is why we don't like spiders. Because I'm a little bit... Okay, I'm following.
I thought you were going to say it's because they're not cats.
No, they're not cats.
Well, that's accurate too.
They're not cats, and they will knock you around. And trap you.
I mean, that's why I don't like the spiders, is because they're not cats, but...
I'm slightly more opinionated.
Alright, now we're in the arena.
And now we're leaving the arena. Or not?
Apparently it decided to warp you to me instead, even though I was letting you go ahead. Alright, well, here we go. We are leaving the arena the correct way.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Yay, co-op.
Yay, co-op!
Yikes, this looks dangerous. I think we should, like, not engage in this fight.
Yeah, let's just go. Yay for slidey ropes, though.
Wee. Ow.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Meow.
Meow. Oh, there we go. I'll just face roll stuff. It's fine. Alright, we can go past these. Theoretically. There we go.
Alright.
Just a little bit of a time loss.
Yeah, it was 4.5 minute split when it was previously like 1.5, but you know, it's cool.
Hey, this is just a run. Just another run. Another day in Adventure Pals.
Yes, and as you will come to learn that when you do these marathon runs, they don't always go as planned, and that's honestly to be expected.
Yeah. Yay, marathon run.
So what was this level up all about that you just got?
It improved Mr. Rock's bonus attack.
Yeah, so when he attacks, he'll hit harder.
Just a little extra bonus offense.
Yeah. Which
Nice.
we can all use sometimes, I think.
We had one earlier that was larger inventory. The very first one is Mr. Rock will bail us out if we fall in a pit, basically.
And that's an automatic one. Every time you play, that will always be the first card you get, because falling into a pit is very easy in this game.
Alright, so talk to this guy, who is the leader of the pirates, and then we talk to this person who complains about stolen root beer.
Yeah, she's running to become the captain of the pirates, and somebody stole her root beer, so she's afraid that if she doesn't get her root beer back, nobody will vote for her. Because she might have been bribing them with root beer.
Because we have very democratic pirates in this game.
Well, to be fair, that's a lot of how pirates chose their captains.
Is it?
Yeah, pirates were fairly democratic before any countries were. It's one of the reasons a lot of them became pirates. They were like press-ganged into it. So we're just gonna skip a lot of this stuff because we don't really need to fight too many things here. Whee! Whee!
This is a level that can take very long if you full clear it, but we're not full clearing it.
Yeah.
Just ha 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 no.
Yeah.
Boom.
When I was practicing, I always forgot that you could skip that set of spiders, and then I remembered, and it was the best day ever because I didn't have to fight them. Okay. So if you bump Mr. Rock and his bee into something, he makes this squeaky toy noise, and I love it so much. It's such a fantastic sound effect. More things we can skip. Whee! Alright, so we're making decent progress here, I think.
Other than that one unfortunate occurrence there.
Yeah, well. I'm sure we'll be fine. So, we'll take some more zip lines up.
Apparently I'm despawning you.
Or you can despawn me, that's fine too.
I'm despawning you again.
Yep.
I don't like you, I'm just despawning you everywhere.
I thought this was a co-op run.
You thought we were super adventure pals, didn't you?
Apparently we're not adventure pals enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna fight this purple stop monster.
And I'm gonna get there first.
No, I was actually closer to it.
But who hit it first?
I wasn't paying that much attention.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's hope that Mr. Rock doesn't screw up on me again.
Squeak.
Okay, good. I didn't slam into it this time.
Yes. If you run into any of the spike balls on Mr. Rock, then you will,
He has to respawn at the beginning.
yeah, and you'll start all over, but at least the things will still be the right color. Like, they'll show that you actually deactivated them.
I got blowed up.
Oh no. That's okay.
Set off all those detonations and I guess I just need to be faster next time.
Uh-huh. So we found the root beer. We can defeat the cats. We're not going to. Not today.
Why would we fight cats?
Yeah, they're good.
They're cats.
Yeah, they were just, they're either
I
very
thought it was very
thirsty.
shiny.
Yeah, they were thirsty, and they were looking forward to knocking them off the tables later. That was ideal placement for that.
Oh, neat. We'll just skip him.
Yeah. A lot of the enemies, which ones spawn, is a little bit of RNG. So, whether you'll have hot dogs or cats or whatever can change run to run. The composition will be the same, like, difficulty-wise, but the actual makeup of the enemy party is going to be different.
Do this,
Right, and you gotta go.
and then I gotta do that,
What?
and then you can just scroll me away. Bye.
Bye forever.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh,
And then we go up here.
yes. This is the one that you do because you're frankly better at it than me.
Or just that I remember it exists.
No, I remember it exists. I just struggle to get up there.
Is that hard?
Yeah, well. That's okay. There are things that I remember that you don't, so.
Only lots of things to remember that I don't.
Up. So Azu has the cat. We're gonna put the cat in the cat bed.
Meow.
Meow. We're gonna get the ruby. Do we have to stay on the desert island?
Well, I think it's time that we get out of this fungal crevice, because, ew.
Yeah.
That's a gross name for a level.
Too many mushrooms. But I'm hungry.
Well, let's go back here and we'll talk to people in the town. Oh, hold on.
Where was Mr. Rock keeping that cell phone?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the fact that we just came from a level called Fungal Crevice.
Okay. Treasure Reef.
Whoa.
I said it has nothing to do with it, and it doesn't.
This is a lovely, family-friendly, good for kids, Adventure Pals game.
Yes. Any insinuation that you make is purely your dirty mind.
So yeah,
I
we're gonna
will
keep killing these
take your
things.
word for it.
We're going to keep killing things.
You don't actually need to kill these.
Right, but if you wanted to grab that nice little box. The red treasure chests are cool. They give you bonus damage things. So we're going to go and, like that.
Pew pew!
Lightning! So this is now Final Fantasy 13.
I was gonna say the Star FF13. You have cats, or no, you have a cat.
Oh, I guess I should have let you kill the...
Well, you also have the
laser beam.
weapon,
Yeah.
so it makes sense for you to kill the laser. Or kill the laser with your lasers.
Yes. My lightning lasers. Whee! That is one of the problems, like, for speedrunning, is that the elevators are so slow.
You might join here to kind of talk about some of the things we have coming up in the marathon.
Oh, of course.
Look at that.
Alright, so right now you're watching Margie and azuarc do a co-op of Adventure Pals. Coming up for the rest of the day after this, we have 264 by Zello. After that is going to be Mecha running Morass Dungeon of the Unforgiven, and the final run for State of the Marathon will be Sushikishi running called Mind Maze. And speaking of Mind Maze, there is, excuse me, some donation incentives for that, and I'm gonna pull those up momentarily. One of them is going to be a bid war, and that bid war has to do its topics. I'm not familiar with the game, so I'm not sure exactly what this means, but I can tell you that for the topics, you have choices of sports, hobbies, and pets, geography, physical science, and all topics. And right now, as far as dollar amounts for those, geography has 10, physical science has 50, all topics has 56, and sports, hobbies, and pets is in the lead with 95. So if you have a particular topic that you would like to see in the game, you have some time to make donations there. There is also an incentive for that game, and I'll pull that up momentarily. Yes. It is for something called for something called No Matches. That needs $150. Right now, it currently has none. So if you want to see no matches in that game, then you will want to donate towards that.
Yeah, the no matches part should be pretty cool. I know that, or my understanding of the game is that it's kind of like a quiz game, and you, the player, or rather, the runner, will, sorry, trying to navigate and talk at the same time.
Is this the right way?
Nope.
Well, actually, if we're going to do that, we have to actually go with the cupcake now.
Yay, free cupcake, extra cupcake for everybody.
That should open up some anchors, yeah.
You go this way.
We can?
Yeah,
Kind of have to now.
yeah, we're committed.
So, no matches. That's like one of those little puzzle things where, like, you move the matches and we're just going to not move any, right?
No, it means we don't have lights. We don't bring extra lights. And for the Mind Maze, I believe it is like a quiz game.
You're welcome.
So if you saw there, as soon as Azu decided to start speaking to those guys, this Papa Rock and friend Cinnamon Roll have decided to start a band.
Rock and roll.
And as soon as Azu talked to them, I lost all control of my stuff, and I fell into the spikes. So GG me.
What can I say? You get weak at the knees when you see Papa Rock and Cinnamon Rolls playing together.
Yeah, I mean, it is my favorite band, and they won't let me play bass in it, which makes me very sad. But at the same time, like, come on. Alright. So this is one of the gauntlets, where basically they just give you a whole ton of enemies, and you have to fight your way through.
In fact, during this gauntlet, we might find out one of the other perks of co-op, which is that if one of us dies, okay, like that,
Don't die. So I basically, as long as I stay alive until Azu respawns, we will not need to start over.
right, the first line of defense in dying is that you have potions, and potions will just auto-refill your health. They're in your inventory, but if you don't have any more, then normally the game just ends, and you have to go back and start the whole area again. But if it's co-op, then we have the advantage that as long as one person's still alive, the other person will eventually respawn.
Which is fantastic. And why our co-op time is less than...
And we can afford to be a little
more aggressive.
liberal with our attacking methods here, because there isn't much to worry about in terms of having to start over.
Uh-huh. So now we have 5 rubies. Let's go give them to Papa Rock and Unless he doesn't want them anymore, in which case maybe he'll let us keep them.
Fat chance on that, but you know.
But
I mean, he did break us out of jail with his 5 rupees.
yeah, that's fair.
So we're really just paying him back.
Yeah. I also love that Papa Rock plays guitar. That makes me very happy. But pretty much everything about this game, except for the spiders and the other mechanic, which will come up later, make me happy.
Yeah, they also make you kind of hungry.
Yeah,
It's been a little while. We haven't had anything to eat.
Okay, and we keep collecting these cupcakes, but we're saving them for everybody, so...
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Besides, that's a dessert, so, like... Yeah, can we get some hot dogs, maybe?
Yeah, hot dog stand.
Real hot dogs, not old people hot dogs, please.
Yeah, no, I don't want to eat an old people hot dog.
Please don't make me eat that. Yeah.
Oh, so this is the Breakfast Buccaneer. Welcome to boss number 2.
Also, hi, my cat that just walked into the room.
Yes.
This is Cat Block.
Cinder decided to join us. So we're basically going to avoid all of the bomb things and try to avoid the condiments that he spits at us. We want to get the yolk. Oh. I blame Mr. Rock for that. Because Mr. Rock totally went and hit the yolk.
He totally did, yes.
Definitely. It wasn't my fault at all. So having 2 people in this makes this fight a lot easier because you can bait the yolk on one side and the other person can go and hit. Because you've got to destroy the tomato heart. It is possible to 2-cycle, but the timing is really tricky. So we usually 3-cycle.
It's not too bad to 2-cycle it in one player, actually, but you have to do it right.
Yeah.
You have to... Yeah, okay, thank you.
Fading away. Fading away.
Yeah.
Alright, so, now can I eat breakfast?
No, we gotta go to help out Mr. B.
Fine. So, the Breakfast Buccaneer started out by beating up Mr. B. And now Mr. B is like, oh no, I totally need your help. Come help me. So, we're gonna go to Mr. B's hideout.
And you'll notice in the background there's a little blackboard about evil plan versus friendship. So, Mr. B is totally trustworthy here.
Well, no, see, that's his old blackboard because he's been, you know, planning this, but now he's been chasing us for a while. He hasn't had a chance to fix it now that he's had a change of heart.
A tomato heart.
Yes, change of tomato heart.
Alright, so we're now in the 3rd area of the game, which you think is probably the most challenging of them.
Yeah, of the actual worlds, I think this one is the most difficult. Obviously, the final... There is one level in the final land, because there are 21 levels. And that is difficult, but, yeah. But that's also different, because it's just one level, versus this world where I feel like all the levels are hard. Level 4 somehow is easier for me, in general.
Because level 4 isn't really designed on difficulty, it's more designed on figuring out how to navigate it.
So throughout this particular level, Mr. B wants to stop and like have conversations with us, and we'll get a little bit of his lore. He, you know, wants to know what we think about things and like how we feel about going on adventures and friendship and all that cool stuff.
Hey, look, it's your favorite!
Okay, so this was the mechanic we were talking about earlier. This world, which is one of the reasons I think it's the most difficult, introduces those axes. And when it's just one in a row, it's not usually that bad, but...
Like that?
Yeah, like, I have a tendency to hit them pretty much no matter what. And if I don't hit them, it's... I don't know, luck. It's definitely not skill.
Ow.
Like, we both got hit by that one.
Yeah, but that's because I didn't get to time the jump, I just fell.
Yeah, well.
floor gave out from under me. What was I supposed to do? I just landed on the axe.
Hover.
Oh, I tried.
So now Mr. B is going to tell us that he actually knew our parents.
Which is why he wanted to turn him into hot dogs, I'm sure.
No, if he knew our parents, he should have been like, no, I totally don't want to turn them into hot dogs. That's mean. He should know better.
He should, but he didn't. Oh, level up.
Yeah.
Excuse. Rock gets bolder. He will attack even more frequently now.
And do more damage when he does. So that's a nice bonus.
Hey, look, axes.
Axes, no! My one nemesis, aside from those spiders. So my other nemesis, yes.
If only you had allies to go up against those axes.
Well, that's why I'm with you. We're adventure pals, right?
Hypothetically.
I mean, I thought we were adventure pals. Are you telling me you changed your mind?
I'm telling you there's 4 axes in front of us.
Oh. Yeah, and they're going in opposite directions.
Meow. Oof.
Whee! Hey look, a zip line!
Neat.
I just used a potion because of course I did.
Meow.
I like bringing the cats in.
And this is the Oopie Doopie.
We need this to do his plan for good and stop the stuff on the moon or something like that.
We're not really sure exactly what the Oopie Doopie does. All we know is Mr. B wants it, and in order to help him, which apparently we need to do now, he needs the Oopie Doopie.
Yep. For science. For science reasons. We don't ask too many questions.
No, maybe we should ask more questions, to be honest, but...
I mean, I trust Mr. B. Why shouldn't we trust Mr. B? He has our best interests at heart.
Yes, we should definitely not question anything that Mr. B says or does.
Never.
We'll be quiet. We don't need to hear from you, bud.
So, Mr. B was just wondering if we ever felt like taking over the world. We said no because we don't.
Boom.
Yeah. We have bombs, and we were taught how to use them at the beginning. Switching to the menu to pull them up is a little bit of a time sink because we have lots of different items we can use.
If you're speedrunning 1 player, it's worth it, but in 2 player, not so much.
Because it pauses both players when it happens, but they're pretty useful when you're in an entire room full of monsters.
Right, because 1 person against a giant room full of monsters is a little tough. 2 people versus a giant room full of monsters, we just beat them up.
Yeah, it's still just a time sink, so...
Plus, I just like to stockpile my bombs for later.
Yeah.
I'm very anti-consumable, you know.
Whereas I am more likely to use consumables because if I see a treasure chest, I am likely to purchase it.
Don't you know that you can't use items in games? You have to save them for when you might need them later, even if you're against the final boss.
But what better time to use them than when you need them?
But how are you going to know if that's when you need them? You might need them more later. This is the RPG player's eternal quandary.
Yeah, I mean, I play mostly RPGs, and I am definitely a hoarder of elixirs, but there's a time and a place. Yeah.
Oh, I just got brought
Okay.
back to you.
Oh.
I guess we need to advance together.
Yeah, that happened yesterday, too.
Yes, it did. I don't know why we get rubber banded on that particular zip line, but...
No clue.
Hey, we made it.
Whee!
And I hear cat noises in the background.
Yep. This could be fun.
I hope that we don't have cat fighting noises in the background, because that can happen in these parts here. There are 2 cats.
That sounds like cat playing noises.
Right now, yes, but it's cat playing with the curtains, and that could be a problem. Alright, let's head into Ubertown.
Ubertown?
Speaking of being hungry.
Oh, toast! I had toast for dinner. It was delicious.
This guy's talking kind of funny.
Don't worry, he's French toast.
Oh, I see.
So we have an opportunity to bribe or intimidate. We're just gonna bribe him because it's faster.
Every other time I've sat there and intimidated him until it works, but
It can take a really long time. And I got a cupcake!
hooray!
So that will, stave off hunger for a little bit.
You really shouldn't be using cupcakes for that, you know.
Why not?
You should get something a little more nutritious. Aw, pussycat.
But cupcakes.
There's a crying cat in my room now. What's the matter, buddy?
Are you
Why don't you come over here and say hi to everybody? Not that we have a webcam on, but...
Alright, so we're gonna fight some more Dorito monsters. Yep. And then we're gonna grab a cat.
Yoink.
So the slime on the ground slows you, and it's really annoying. It creates this sort
It's
of
ice physics.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not fantastic. And now you like to turn on the switch here, but I never do. I just glide across.
Uh-huh.
Because it's fast. This isn't a zip line.
I do that every time.
Yep. It's brown. Brown means that you can
Brown
create
means flush it down, yes.
No, it means you can create a platform.
Okay.
Okay, I'm okay with this. Shield Breaker.
So it's clutch heal.
Yeah. Shield Breaker is fantastic. It breaks shields of any enemy holding one.
Why do they call it Shield Breaker? Because it breaks shields, Abby.
Yes. Mine.
Okay. All yours. Them doing tactical rolls, trying to get past us.
Yep. So yeah, we wanted the Shield Breaker, so any of those enemies carrying shields, it really decreases our damage we can do against them until we've broken it. This will just make the shield super weak, which helps us out later. Because this level, or rather this world, has several gauntlets. Ice physics, wee! Yeah, just grab the cat. And then I will
I
have
thought the enemies are also affected by the sludge.
Mm-hmm. And I got hit by the axe again, because of course I did.
Because of course you did.
Whee!
Alright, so, just a cat update. My cat is sitting on a piece of furniture right next to us.
He would say hi, except he doesn't feel like it.
It's not really a chatty catty.
Not usually. Eep!
That was interesting.
Yeah, I missed the zip line there.
I'd actually like to pop in with a cat.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I was going to say I wanted to pop in with a cat donation of my own.
Ooh.
I actually just took a picture of him cuddling with my puppy. They're just sitting on my bed, being good boys and being nice and calm. So maybe I'll post a picture of it in the Valkyrie's Discord.
That would be
so you can see
lovely.
it. There we go. Okay.
If you don't know, Vani has the most adorable puppy on the planet. And the cats are adorable, and yes. Can confirm.
I have an adorable black cat right here who is currently gnawing on the corner of my shoe rack. Because of course he is. Just come up here and start beating up these mushroom carrier things.
That's okay, I'll get this guy down here and keep him company. Or not.
Or that could happen.
That's fine, I finished beating him up.
Cool.
Okay, the picture has been posted. It's of course naturally in the Cute Animals channel in the Valkyrie's Discord server.
One of the most important channels.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So the plot of this world basically is, aside from it being where Mr. B has his secret hideout, Rivertown used to be ruled by the toast and the bread, but has been taken over by dinosaurs, by Tyrone the T-Rex.
I mean, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense that that would be the dominant species, right?
Dinosaur versus bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They beat me up.
Oh no.
But yeah, so there's a power struggle right now between Tyrone and the bread trying to take over, or trying to kind of stage a rebellion and come back under Lady Pancake.
Yes. So we are trying to bring back Lady Pancake because Lady Pancake is cool.
So many green balls of death.
Yep.
Ow.
I get hit by all of them because of course I do. Alright.
Oh boy, axes.
Too many axes.
I don't have quite the same hatred for axes that you do, but that stretch is a little annoying.
It's kind of precarious. Whee! Alright. So we're gathering the blueprints to the place where they think they're hiding Lady Pancake. And we're going to take those blueprints to the toast so that way we can figure out how to free her. Yep, up the wall.
Oh, right, we just keep going up.
Yep.
Ow.
This is another one where it's a huge time skip if you can manage to make it up the wall.
Alright, time to talk to Toast and Lizard again.
Yes, and let's do it in the proper order this time.
What are you talking about? Oh, now we're apparently going to the shop for some reason.
Yeah, that's also easy to do. On this map in particular, the shop and there's a shop where you can buy potions, you can buy bombs, things you might need on your adventure, but we don't usually go there. We go there once on purpose.
Unless they give the cupcakes away.
Yep. So the poor lizard who we bribed had his neck tied up because that's what Tyrone threatened him with if he helped. And so we need to go help him out now because we feel kind of guilty. It's not very nice of us to have done that.
Besides, there might be a ruby in it for us.
Yep.
We work for rubies right in these parts.
Yep.
Ooh, can I pop in here with a donation?
Oh,
Absolutely.
of course.
Alrighty, we have a $20 donation from Mujasu55 who says, "Matches? We don't need no stinking matches." And I assume that is for the no matches incentive that I mentioned before for the Mind Mage game that Sushi Kishi will be playing. Thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
That seemed very destructive.
Yes. So now we have these armadillo monsters. They will roll up. They will do damage, but they will run over literally anything in their path, including the enemies. So sometimes they can be pretty helpful. But when you got them by yourself, it's not really. Like that, for example.
Beat up the coconut.
Coconut.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way.
Yep.
And then we gotta go that way.
All the way back. That's okay. Oh, really? Oh, my jumping tonight is just all over the place.
Blah.
Blah.
There we go.
Sometimes you can juggle them over the, It's fine. I got it.
Right. I'll just steal the weapon that you opened up there.
That's fine. You can have the weapon. I wanted the potion. Whee!
Yet another triple zip line down stage.
Yep. There are a couple of them in this world, I think.
A couple in the last stage, too. Or the world, too.
Yeah. Wait. Ooh, I can get a weapon too. Ooh, I got lightning too.
Oh. Watch out.
Yep.
I tried to warn you.
You did, and then you did it immediately. You didn't give me a chance.
You just stood there and took it.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I couldn't go anywhere in the amount of time you gave me.
It's a lot of lightning going everywhere.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I had it and I let it go. Alright,
That's okay.
I think we can beat them up quick enough with double lightning.
Yeah, there are some jumps in this. It's like, you can do it, and that was lovely. Oh right, we've got to get this guy. There are some jumps, if you get it on the first try, it's great. If not, it's just better to skip it. Because it's hard. Like, setting up for it is just difficult.
Mini boss defeat. Uh-oh, self-destruct mechanism. What?
Alright, it's fine, we have 10 minutes.
Alright, I mean, it's a speed run. We should be able to do it in 10 minutes in a speed run, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Alright.
9:45. We're good, we're good.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. 9:40. We'll call it 9:40.
What?
7.
How did it suddenly become 7?
Maybe it
It's
was
one of those... This is like a Galaxy Quest where it just suddenly jumps ahead a bunch, right?
Maybe?
I mean, that's kind of BS, isn't it?
A little bit.
Well, it takes you 2.5 minutes to go through that well.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's a possible explanation, but...
Alright, well, this is fine. We'll go. We'll just keep going.
Oh my gosh, what's hitting me?
It was a bee.
There are way too many bees in this stage.
Bees! Not the bees!
Well, I mean, our arch nemesis in this game is Mr. Bee, so...
True, and he does ride a mechanical bee. Alright. Okay, we'll be fine. Just make sure we take care of...
The healer.
Yeah, and then... Luckily we have potions and stuff. We're fine. There we go. See, look.
Alright, 6 minutes.
Okay.
6 minutes, we're good.
Almost exactly 6 minutes.
This will be fine.
Uh-huh.
No problem. Okay, 5 minutes.
5
minutes.
We're fine. We can do this.
We can do this. We're
Yeah.
fine. We're fine. 5 minutes. We just have, what, one more stage, right?
Yeah, this is the last one.
No stage should take 5 minutes. Even the one that we, like, screwed up with the soft lock thing and we had to restart, we only lost, like, 4.5, so...
No, I almost had the platform.
She says as she jumps right into the spikes.
Well, it's because I missed the platform.
With your head.
Yeah. What else was I supposed to get on the platform? You just put my chin on there and ride it up.
Oh, okay. If that was the plan.
Mm-hmm. I feel like these platforms, you ought to be able to grapple onto them.
It would be nice.
They need grapple anchors. Get back here, Mimic. No! He didn't get my coins back.
Wah.
Cry. This is very tragic. Oh, well, have fun.
It's
See you
okay.
later. Hi, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
No. Okay, this only works.
If one of us stays over by the switch.
This only works in co-op.
Okay, they're all dead.
No, they're not all dead. Now they're all dead.
Except for the one you're fighting, they're all dead.
Yep. So, in co-op, you can hit that switch, and the other...
And then drop everybody into the spikes.
Yes, and then the other person can maintain that opening. It doesn't work otherwise.
We tried to do one player at soft locks.
Yeah. So
Hey, we destroyed the mainframe, whatever that entails.
that means that we figured out where Lady Pancake was, in theory, and then destroyed it so nobody can go and get her. So now we're going to head back to the other side.
Right. We gotta go over to Panini Park.
Panini Park, this won't reference anything whatsoever.
No, it doesn't have any reference to anything.
Original the park. Original the park, do not steal. All the dinosaurs love Panini Park.
Right past that weapon. Oh well.
Yeah, well you are.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we have ink monsters, and apparently I didn't.
Yeah, because it did, yeah. Alright. There. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you? There.
Mr. Rock isn't being terribly helpful in this one. Wee! Float, float, float. Drop. So there we go. And if you ever have anything you want to read or talk to us about, maybe why we're here tonight, please feel free.
See the coconut ball?
Watercolor monsters.
So I'm glad that we're working tonight to get donations for a mental health organization, because I do definitely have some mental health problems of my own, and I can say with confidence that February is like always the worst month of the year. So it hasn't been that bad this year, strangely, but normally I am like despondent in February with my depression. So I definitely appreciate anything related to working on mental health.
And take this as a fantastic charity. I am really glad to be a member of Valkyrie's raising money for Take This, because of all they do for raising money for mental health, for for everything they do, for the AFK rooms that they run at different conventions, for the education, and I'm really looking forward to the panels we have later this marathon, because they're always fantastic, talking about mental health related to video games and just how to make things better. So,
speaking of raising money for Take This, that is obviously what the Valkyries will be doing all week long here with this marathon, and this is just day number 1, so we're getting started. But there is a goal for this entire week-long marathon of raising $10,000, and I believe that number was chosen because that's roughly the amount of money that it takes to fund everything that is needed for one of those AFK rooms that you were talking about. So if we can hit that nice 5-digit number before the end of the week, then that is one AFK room for Take This that is completely taken care of. So, but every journey has steps in it, so anything you can donate, even if it's just a few dollars, all of it matters, all of it adds up, and it is absolutely going to a very, very worthwhile cause.
and also only donate if you can afford it, because we don't want anybody giving their lunch money.
Donate responsibly, please.
Yes. But we genuinely appreciate anything you are able to help with. So I heard you like gauntlet levels.
I need food badly.
Wait, the gauntlet run is tomorrow. What are you folks doing?
Well,
Just don't hit the food, please.
alright, we don't need to kill these. I always forget, those spiders, we can just leave.
Whee!
I love pastel Doritos, they're so cute.
They're not my favorite, to be honest. They always just show up out of nowhere, it feels like. I mean, if you know where they are, they're not coming out of nowhere, but They just always feel like they're obnoxious and in the way, and they come in packs.
Well, yeah, because you never just buy one Dorito.
I mean, accurate, but as far as enemies in the game, I think you really dislike your spiders. I have a disproportionate dislike of the Doritos, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
Oh, something beat me up there. Fireworks!
Fireworks!
Whee! It's like the 4th of July.
Wee!
Or whatever celebration you celebrate in your country.
New Year's.
Sure.
That level, the split is called Katy Perry for a reason.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. I can't talk to him, so no worries. So we've got this. We helped out our dino friend. He is going to be.
Who has his neck tied up in knots. But...
Yeah, well. Whee!
Ugh.
I like lasers. Lasers are fun.
Totally.
Alright,
Not
hopefully
gonna
I
make
can
this.
make it. That's okay.
I just didn't want to hold you up.
Nope, all good. A level like this, it's a lot easier just to use some of the bombs. So. Whee!
Oh, right, toaster.
So you slide up. You can slide up the slime, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's very momentum based, so.
Yeah. And then we get our ruby. So that makes 4? Yes, 4!
4.
Alright, we're almost to the point where we can help Mr. B. He'll fix his bee. That's why we're collecting the rubies this time, right?
Is it? To fix his bee?
Yeah, he has to fix his little bee.
Oh.
But now we're gonna go. Hopefully, they figured out where Lady Pancake is.
I'm going to jump in here real quick if I can. I want to thank Dark Soul 188 for that raid here. Everyone coming over from Dark Soul stream, you are watching Speedrun Ragnarok, being put on by the RPG Valkyries. It is a week-long speedrunning marathon with all of the donations that are being made during the event going towards Take This, and we've got lots of donation incentives that you can put your money toward, and I'll go ahead and put some of those links in chat. So, if you feel inclined to donate, please do so. If not, just sit back, get cozy, and welcome on in.
Thank you for the raid, everybody. Everybody just joining us, I am Margaret Ann. I just landed on some spikes. I am here with Azuarc, who is my adventure pal. And
I'm going the wrong way.
which is perfectly fine. All good.
I need to come up here.
Yep.
Wasn't the joke that, like, this was the stage where I remembered where to go, and then I didn't go there today?
Yeah, because it's marathon luck. Everything is topsy-turvy.
Talking is hard.
Talking is hard. I have great respect for our hosts like Monty, who can just up and talk at whim. Bye.
And I'm even showing restraint.
I know. I'm impressed. Eep.
You're a little trapped there.
Oh well.
I guess I'll just go past these axes myself.
Okay, well you might, because I just got hit by them, so...
Do I go up here?
Nope, next one. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. For turning off that laser.
Turning off, she says.
Well, I know, I turned off the laser that time, because we needed to turn it off so we could go through. And waiting just takes forever. I am perfectly fine with just going.
Because, you know, the proper way to disable a laser is to just let
No,
it explode
we're
with your face.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you turn all these things off. Is by exploding them with your face. Like the spike balls too. You disable them with your face. Whee! Hey. No, that works too. I'm gonna wait over here.
And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna get shot by 27 ink things.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, there's a problem with this plan. Oh, okay, we got it. We got it.
Yeah, those ink things are annoying. You don't have to kill them, but it can make your life a lot easier.
I love how they're just lined up waiting to waiting their turn to fight you.
Yeah,
I just come up from behind and start bashing them.
Yep, also super helpful. There we go. And now we're going to go down the well. Oh, we're going to level up and maybe go down the well?
No.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna block
block
arrows. Nothing too important there. In the meanwhile, poof, there we go.
Yay!
Alright, we made it out of the level. Those oddly timed level ups, they're such a fun mechanic here.
Yeah, there's never really any way to really accurately gauge when you're gonna have a level up. Because it really just depends on what things are in your way at any given moment.
But it also kind of triggers haphazardly. Alright, so this is the gauntlet level.
Yes. Oh, that was easy.
That one's surprisingly quick.
Toaster! Toaster! Whee!
Oh, that was your explosion. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that was a lot of stuff just suddenly happening. Why are you still up there?
He's like, I don't know about this one. Maybe
You
I
just
don't
want to
actually.
sit it out.
Yeah, I think I might be good here. Y'all can take care of this.
Those platforms, usually they dissolve as soon as the fight starts. But he's just like, nope, I'm gonna let you guys go. And we're like, yeah, but the wall is still up. And he's like, oh, crap.
Fine. You insist. These are speedy spikes.
Speedy spikes.
Hey, I didn't actually hit any of them. Alright. So, Vonnie. Meet Lady Pancake.
Meet Tyrone.
Hello, Lady
Who
Pancake.
should rule Ubertown?
Lady Pancake or Tyrone?
Pick, quickly.
Tyrone.
Okay.
Oh, poor Lady Pancake. She's angry. We have betrayed the toast people. And we get an obligatory sticker.
I assume Tyrone is that big fat green dragon to the right?
Yes.
Tyrone the T-Rex.
Tyrone's adorable.
Yeah. Just basically the character designs in general in this game are amazing. Everything is just as cute as possible. And it makes me very happy.
Get wrecked.
Ow!
Enemies in front of us.
I got-
using the mimic.
No, I got rubber banded again. I usually just skip through all of that. It's like, nope, kill the mimic because mimics are horrible. But other than that, wee, wee. All right.
One last dino to cross. And now we have 5 rubies, which means it is time
To
to
help Mr.
advance to
We can help Mr. B.
helping Mr. B.
He's totally trustworthy.
In fact, the game will even say that.
Uh-huh.
Ready? It's gonna say, give them to the
Totally
totally trustworthy Mr. B.
Yeah, let's do it. I believe in him. I think he's turned a new leaf.
Oh. Well, crap. This again, huh?
How
All right.
dare he betray us?
Well, at least he brought lunch.
I'm still hungry. So this boss fight, you're basically just running away from the boss, which is the best kind of gauntlet. And then the toast people.
Oh,
Oh,
buddy. You gotta get trapped in there. There you go.
The toast people will help us out because even though we betrayed them, I guess they don't like vegetables?
I'll keep my distance this time, just because, oh god. Alright, there we go. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. So yeah, we're just going to run through this gauntlet maze thingy. You can take the toaster, I'll just hop up the wall like I always do.
Whee!
Taking the toaster takes time.
Yeah, but then you go up really fast.
Yeah, but it takes time to be able to do that. And I am going to basically get eaten by spikes. It's fine.
Ow. Alright, I'm dead right now because I couldn't see the axes.
Okay, well, you're good.
Alright.
That's what we were talking about, that having 2 players really helps.
Sometimes.
Because,
Except when that happens.
Keep going.
Trying to.
All good. Because we can help in case anything unforeseen should occur.
So, how do we actually get rid of this boss anyway? Like, what's our end game here running away?
Just keep running.
And then what?
Well, I don't know. Oh, it's Missy Moops! Hi, Missy. Good to see you again. You got a hat.
Nice. And,
Yo.
oh, well, okay then.
Missy Moops has been wanting to eat more vegetables, too. We should all eat more vegetables.
And then, we are taken to Crablantis.
Crablantis. Crablantis is fantastic.
Is there no music playing?
I don't hear any. I hear sound effects.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just met the mentor, and he gave us a quest. We have to go beat up ourselves. Or rather,
We're very good at that.
Well, we have to face ourselves, really. And in order to do that, we're going to go to the capital of Finland, Helsinki. Cue audience laughter.
I get it.
Thank you.
I need the laugh track playing in the background.
Yes, definitely. So this is a lovely underwater level.
And this is the other function of our giraffes.
Is sort of vaguely submarine-esque. So we still have to gather cats. And the cats, when they're underwater, have little scuba snorkels. Makes me very happy. Whee! Oh, you opened it.
I did open it.
Wow.
Surprise.
Wow. Been saving my money this entire time?
Top 5 anime betrayals.
Worse than Kane. Next thing I know, you'll be like going and helping Golbez and...
Is this the spot? No.
Ha, I opened that one. It's mine now.
Oh, you can open as many as you want. You know, if I don't spend the money on it, that's fine.
Yeah, but it means you don't get the goods. Yeah, up. Whee, zip lines. Into the water.
And don't get hit by the pufferfish. Or do.
Oh, I was looking at your character. Whee! And then we hop up the wall.
Yes. This is the spot.
Yes, this is the spot.
Ta-da!
We go back and forth on who can get that one.
It's a little obnoxious hitting your head when you do that one spot.
Yeah. Now, usually in video games, like platforms or some stuff, you don't go left first. But this level, it's way faster to go left because we actually have to get 2 cats this time. So, yeah.
And so 2 cats means we go left?
Yes, because it's quicker to go and get the leftmost cat and then go back through. So this is fun. One of us just grabs the cat, and then we go back.
We try to leave.
Yeah, well.
Not always successfully, but we try.
Hey, that was successful. We both left.
I made it. I made it. Yeah, I was a little trapped for a second, but... You can open that one, too. No?
You can open that one.
I'm trying to keep up with you. You're running in front of me.
Uh-huh. So we just put 2 cats to bed. They're gonna go sleep in their little cat beds.
And they're not going to fight with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike my cats.
Yeah, I know. What's that about? What is that life like? Cats who don't fight. Alright. I think that's the only time that kind of monster ever appears in the game.
I don't remember it anywhere else, no.
Alright, so we're gonna go down here first. This is another set where you have to do like 2 sets of things in order to make it work.
Swoosh.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'm gonna go back up, because that will warp you back. Whee! So this is another place where it's really helpful to have 2 people, because we can help each other with the switches. Just speed-wise.
Access!
Yeah, you go through. Oh wait, no, I gotta go through this one too. Crud.
Unless I can do this.
Oh yeah, do that. That's better.
There we go. Oof, oof. There goes my potion.
It's fine. Whee!
Let's ignore those green snot monsters.
Yep, we don't need them. Oh, quick, go get. Oh.
I went into the well.
Oh well. Deep
Nobody
subject.
said the target.
It's a deep subject. Now this is a fun level. We have to fight. You have to basically do 3 different objectives here. So we came to Helsinki so that way we could defeat ourselves. And so there is one of these crabs that is basically dressed like us and making fun of us. It's the big one with the hat. And we don't like bullying here. We do not tolerate bullying of any sort.
So we're gonna beat him up.
Uh-huh.
That's what you do to bullies.
Well, we're gonna hopefully convince him to change his ways.
Alright, now we always screw this up.
Nope, we can do it. I believe in us.
Oh. I got it too. And alright, fine. One more try.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay,
I thought if I hit the zip line down below, it would.
So there's a way you can go a lot faster if you...
It's just really hard to do co-op.
Yeah, it's really easy to do first for single player. You can basically just skip.
Right, we are ignoring one of the cats.
Yes,
But
we're doing this out of order, but that's okay. We're gonna drop off our cats, and we're gonna go get the last one.
hi, seahorse. Oh,
Whee!
that'll work.
That's what we needed. Land
Now
on
we get
the
to play
platform.
the we don't land on the platforms game.
No, we land on the platforms.
We try to.
We succeeded in landing on all of those platforms. Although we do have to get this guy. Otherwise the thingy won't open.
That's silly.
Yes, it is silly, but I learned that in one of my practices.
Meow.
Whee!
Alright, and down to the 3rd cat bed. And now we can leave.
Yay, Ruby!
Exactly as planned.
Uh-huh. No changes to any of our normal routing or anything whatsoever.
Nope.
So go back and talk to our mentor. And mentor is going to give us a place to go. We're going to go back to Crabland. Or no, we're going to go
We'll
to
do the Savage Depths.
Savage Depths. We're going to pick up another cupcake on the way. We currently have 7 cupcakes. We only really need 5, but that's okay.
I mean, we don't technically need any, but We're gonna at least demo Cupcake Cat at least once, because it's the cat block.
We need cupcakes.
Okay. We'll get at least a dozen cupcakes then, or half a dozen.
Okay. It's fun because we got to. So this is one where you have these switches, and that's the new mechanic for this level. You get these little switches that you have.
Axes.
And still more axes. I have an axe to grind with these axes. Because I apparently like to grind them with my face.
Ooh, burn.
Yeah, it's pretty painful. And there's a monster here that shoots little green orbs at you. They will hurt, so you don't want to ponder them. But you can hit them back and kill that monster if you have good timing. Since we're just trying to go fast, if we get hit by them, it's fine.
Boom.
Whee! Whee! Zip lines! Whee!
Run all the way over here.
Yeah, so we can skip most of these monsters here.
Those big crabs look like they are having such a good time.
I know, they're just like jamming out. This is another kind of new monster, and this one is annoying.
Oh, you got 'em. Okay. I
So-
waited because I didn't think you were going to.
It's a purple anchor monster.
Go. Whee!
Yay! Yay,
Power
co-op.
of teamwork.
By the power of Adventure Pals, we can complete the level and...
We totally wouldn't be able to, like, swallow them up and down and get that.
Yes. There's another level where you get to play Dolphin. It's really fun.
Dolphin.
Here's a whoop, whoop, whoop,
Oh,
splish.
right, yes.
Yeah. You'll see what we mean.
Alright, this is a stage where we go left.
Yes. Left is also a good direction. Shout out to all the left-handers in chat. Like me. Except I'm not in chat.
Why aren't you in chat?
Well, somebody didn't pull it up, so...
Oh.
I mean, it's entirely possible I am in chat if I forgot to turn off the stream downstairs, but, you know. That would be an oops.
As opposed to using OBS.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing on this computer.
Yes. As opposed to us. Whee!
Oh, I can't. Crap.
No! Why?
Alright, here we go.
Okay, fine. Alright. Yeah, if you've got anything else to, any more donations come in, or anything fun like that, anything you want to say, please.
That didn't work.
Well, I would love to read some donations, but unfortunately, I don't have any new ones.
What?
I would like to have some new ones to read, but that's really going to depend on the lovely viewers, which we now have more of because Iggy Zig came in with a raid. Iggy, thank you very much for that. We are indeed here for a week of Valkyrie awesomeness. This is Speedrun Ragnarok. It is a charity speedrunning marathon put on by the RPG Valkyries, where all the money that you donate goes towards Take This. And we have, thank you so much, Zoku. We have a link right there for you to submit some donations, as well as some really cool incentives for some games that are coming up. So if you want to put that money towards, you know, a naming incentive, or maybe any kind of bid war or whatever is available there, feel free to do so, and I will be sure to read it out for everybody to hear. And of course, thank you heartily for donating money to such a worthwhile cause.
Yes, we definitely appreciate it. And we know Take This appreciates it as well. Doop-a-doo. Heck, I missed it.
What, up here?
Yep, up there.
Is that what you meant to do?
Yes. So we can skip these and take this nice zip line.
Take this.
Yes,
Nice.
take this nice zip line and then go down the well. That saves probably 20 seconds because you have to go all the way around otherwise. Whee! More zip lines.
The note for this stage just says ignore the coconut switch.
Yes.
Ready, go.
Boing, boing. Eep.
Alright, I'm just going.
Yeah, you just go. If you can go up, it's going down where we need to, like, be careful. Thanks.
Yep. We are ignoring the coconut switch.
Oh, I'm getting beaten up by the coconuts, so this will be fine.
Boing.
Whee!
Okay, we must choose wisely.
I'm gonna go with the gold one because I think it's great.
Okay. You got it.
Practically all the way up there, and it knocks me back. Of course it does. There we go.
Level up.
Rock Looty Wooty. So, Rock Looty Wooty is one of my favorites.
It's a
Not only
weird
because
name.
it's super fun to say, but because it also, thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, dude, I can tell you're super sorry. I'm gonna take your potion for that. So, that potion is thanks to that card we just took, which means that Mr. Rock will sometimes bring us nice treasures. We like it when Mr. Rock brings us treasures because then we don't have to pay for them. So, what just happened there is that I had made it across onto the little platformy thing, and then Azu decided to step on the switch, then make the floor disappear, and send me down into the spikes.
I was just trying to get from point A to point B.
Azu is a real pal.
I was not aware of anything that I was doing, and that's the honest truth.
I mean, okay, fair. Whee! So the new mechanic of this level is the swing, which is fine. They can be a little bit annoying.
Just a bit.
If you get the timing wrong, you can go from swing to swing, which you don't always need to do. Yeah, you get that one, I'll get the other one. But if you're paying attention and get the timing okay, you can definitely use them to flip over things. Whee! I got 2 whole coins.
Yay! You are 2% of the way towards another chest.
Alright,
Okay.
we're gonna run for our lives.
This one's a little more precarious than the last time.
Ah, so fast. Alright. There we go. It's okay.
Oh. Huh. This is not according to plan.
No, this is fine.
Okay. There's a cat.
Yeah, we're good. See?
Poor cat. They're happy sleeping there.
So in this, we have to take this bag of money to the bank, to show that we're like responsible people. So that's why we have this random bag of money. When you're playing this game, we don't end up, because it's a speed run, we're probably only going to level 1 or 2 more times, maybe. But when you're playing casually, you can level and get up to level 21. This is where the swing can be really annoying. You level up to level 21, and when you do, you can get all the cards. But, where was I going with that?
I don't know, because I've never gotten to level 21.
You played it through casually. But so that's what I was going to say. So when you're practicing, you can do levels multiple times, as many times as you need, really, to be able to beat them. And on subsequent levels, because you can't get another ruby, otherwise we would just do level 1, 21 times or whatever. Instead, you get a bag of coins, which is very nice because then you can use those coins to buy shiny loot in the store. I can words and play games at the same time. I still have practice.
Cool. Now the bag of money is insulting us.
Yeah, the bag of money is like...
Not impressed with this at all.
No, like, why aren't you going faster?
Well, I'm working on it. Unfortunately, there are these red jellyfish in the way that hit really hard.
The red jellyfish not only hit really hard, they also follow you. It's like, where am I?
I could not follow myself in there, especially because I warped in.
I'm gonna get this one off the ledge. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Hey, look, it's a free cupcake.
Free cupcake! I did it! I got the cupcake.
You did. Oh my goodness.
Yay! One more cupcake for one lucky viewer. I wish. If I could give people cupcakes, I totally would.
If I could give the world a cupcake.
Although, unfortunately, I have to give the cupcakes to Cupcake Cat.
Well, that's how you give them to the world. Cupcake is the distributor.
Oh, I see. So the Cupcake King is basically like, you know, one of those wonderful, delicious cupcake brands.
Cupcake Cat is like the site that you do the donations to for the marathon. That's all.
Oh. Oh, so does that mean that when people donate, it's like us giving cupcakes to Cupcake Cat? Because
Yes.
they're giving money to take this, which is a wonderful cause.
Right.
Okay.
And we're giving cupcakes to people, which is also a very wonderful cause.
I mean, we're giving imaginary cupcakes
Unless you're
to people.
like diabetic.
Yeah. Well, they're imaginary cupcakes, so they're whatever they need to be. Which means they're like gluten-free and nut-free and all the other stuff, like if you have any allergies.
All right, folks, listen. If that allegory didn't inspire you to donate to this marathon, then I don't know what will. So please, let's distribute the cupcakes, and I'll talk about it on air. That would be awesome.
Plato had the allegory of the cave. We have the allegory of the cupcake.
Yup. Yup cake. Whee! So just get thwacked in the face. Again. I think I've used like 3 potions on this level.
Well, there's one.
Yay!
Alright, I'm gonna stay out of the way.
Alright. There we go.
Alright. No, don't eat me! Don't eat me!
It's okay. You're fine.
Keep getting eaten by the hot dog.
Yeah, the hot dogs. The dog hot dogs.
The hot dog abominations.
Yes. It's kind of like the one fight in 14 with Belly.
You're gonna have to help me out because I don't play 14.
Cerberus. You have to. Some people go and do one thing, and another team goes inside and gives some indigestion.
Aren't we supposed to go to?
No, we have to go and talk to the mentor.
Oh, okay, yes.
So we have successfully done all of the tasks that the mentor has had us do. So now we have to go give him the shell, and then our training is complete. We still have things we can do. So we're going to go to Crabland to see if anybody else needs help. Whee!
Oh man, this run's been going for so long. I know we had like a food boss and we had those toast people, but I'm still getting kind of hungry.
Well, how do you
It's
feel?
been 2 hours.
How do you feel about soup?
I mean, it'll be enough to keep me going until the run's over, I guess.
Okay, so let's go make some soup. I
Alright.
mean, we're already underwater, so we've got plenty of salt and water.
you really want to put that much salt in your soup?
Probably not, but we'll just thin it out with some ingredients. So let's go grocery shopping.
Alright, alright. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we need some vegetables.
I'm not a big fan of this, but okay.
Well, you never seem to mind them in soup, though.
That's true, that's true.
I think it's because they're, like, cooked down really far. So, we'll make sure that there's no onions.
Please, no onions. Not a fan. Ow. Pufferfish.
Well, that worked pretty well, though.
Yeah, overall. Other than me getting hit in the face with a pufferfish.
Well, you should have caught the pufferfish, and then we could have had protein instead of,
Pufferfish tend to be, shall we say, poisonous?
I mean, only if they're prepared badly. Ooh, broccoli! I love broccoli soup. Can we have broccoli soup?
Well, I guess we're gonna have broccoli soup now.
Okay. Sweet.
No, it's not. There's no sugar in it. That would be a fruit.
Now, if you're talking about a broccoli cheddar soup, now you've got my attention.
Broccoli cheddar, like with the carrots and like kind of peppery.
Yeah, I'd do all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I am here for this. So let's see if we can find some carrots. Put carrots in there. Whee! Ow!
I didn't see what happened, but it sounded painful.
I got hit by the spikes.
And you're gonna blame that one on me too, aren't you?
Yeah, because you were the one who was in control of the switch.
You're the one who owns the Switch in this place.
Yeah, but you've been playing it more.
I don't think that's actually true.
Alright, so this is the next mechanic that they introduce. We're going to have to remember this pattern.
Okay.
Which we're going to have to remember the pattern.
Blue, red, green. Yes, blue, red,
Green.
green.
We hit it correctly the first time, I thought.
I
but
thought we
whatever.
did, but yeah. Guess
Okay,
what? We got carrots.
We got carrots! Yay! I'm gonna take care of this dumb monster.
I was taking care of the snot monster.
Okay, well fine. We can both take care of the snot monster.
We can each have our own snot monster. How's that?
As long as we don't end up with a snot golem.
Yes, that would be disgusting.
Yes. Okay, so we've got carrot and broccoli, which is good. It's a good start. It's a good base. What else do we want to put in our soup?
Not that.
Okay.
How about this?
Tomatoes! Tomato soup? Ooh, tomato soup with some grilled cheese. We can go back and get some toast people.
Get some toast people to put in eat with the soup. Yeah, I'm sure they would love us for that, but I mean, we did betray them and pick Tyrone instead.
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking of top 10 anime betrayals. Whee! Alright, so now the well for this level is all the way back at the beginning, so to go and get the cats and our vegetables, and then... Although I guess technically tomatoes are fruit. So we're
technically,
having a fruit soup?
not really. I mean, nutritionally they are vegetables.
Alright.
Just botanically they are fruits.
Oh, okay.
Potion.
Wee potion.
We're running away from the potion.
Nope, he's just following us. Alright.
Wait for the purple guy.
Yeah, we don't technically have to beat this one. I guess the trumpet's an ingredient?
Is that what you just got, a trumpet?
It looked like a trumpet.
Weird.
Okay. Well, maybe we just need something to cook the soup in? No, down.
Okay.
It's okay. I forgot.
It didn't look right to me, but I was
No.
following you.
So maybe we'll use that as the cooking vessel. Because, I mean, you unwind a trumpet and it's like 14 feet long.
Folks, this is a good time for me to read a couple of donations.
Please.
Sure.
Awesome. We have $5 from RWLH who says, "Now you've got me wanting broccoli cheddar soup. I hope you're happy." Which I am.
I certainly am happy, and, I mean, we might be able to fix that.
You know, when we're making cupcakes for people, we'll also make some.
I'll make you a broccoli cheese soup cupcake.
Very good. We also have Caront donating $10, which says, "Hi, can I procure $10 worth of cupcakes for distribution to chat, please?" I think I can allow that. And then we just got another donation in here from Zokabun. It's a $25 donation, and it says, "I'm not normally a fan of soup, but I think I'm being converted. Good luck with putting together this very important friendship soup, and here's to raising more money for Take This." Thank you all very, very much for those donations.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you so much for the donations, everybody.
And on that front, we need to get like one more one more ingredient for this soup. What do you think we should put in this? I mean, we'll accept that the trumpet is just like what we're making it in, it's the pot. But like, what should we? We need some kind of meat, I think, maybe.
Meat or like
Or protein of some kind. An owl. Okay.
I don't know that I want to put an owl in the soup.
Isn't it red first? And then red again?
Red, red, blue, green. Yay! Okay, so maybe we feed the soup to the owl?
Is that a thing? Do owls eat soup?
I don't know, that sounds like a science fiction novel.
It sounds like if you give an owl a soup, it'll probably want some toast. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll go back and get some toast, people.
What was that?
I think you started the level again.
Oh. Return to map then.
Yeah, because we finished that one.
Look away for 1 second and these things happen. Okay.
Yep. If you give an owl a soup, who wants some toast, you give an owl toast, want some butter for the toast. Even though you're like, you can just dip it in the soup. But the owl doesn't like that. But call them ingredients. I guess it's just owl and trumpet soup.
With broccoli and tomatoes and carrots.
Sure. One more.
Oh.
So we're gonna find out that Queen Crabula was an avid collector of bowling balls.
As well as an awesome Rob Zombie song.
Yes. Crabula! Anyway, so unfortunately, that's why Crablantis sank to the bottom of the sea, because of all the bowling balls. Blue.
Okay, good, that worked.
Yes, I was worried my accent was standing on the thing. So we have to go and raise Crablantis. Which is what we're going to go do now. That'll be fine. Sure.
Not precisely sure what we're doing to do that, but something involving weird fish.
Wee fish. Really? There we go. Thank you, Rock Friendos. Being very helpful.
Oh.
So now we have
Underwater puzzle.
blue,
It would
green,
move.
blue, red, green. Yay, we did it.
I almost hit that second blue a little too early.
Yeah, it's fine.
There, I opened a chest. Are you happy?
Always. Getting to go on an adventure with my pal always makes me happy.
Y'all, I have a donation that just came in that I would really like to read, if that's okay with you.
Oh,
Please.
please.
Okay, good, because it's a donation for $100.
Wow.
And yeah, I know. This is from Barrows567, who says, "Could have really used a quiet room at the hockey game today, LOL."
Oh, jeez.
is I believe you. First of all, Barrows, thank you very, very much for the donation. If that went towards anything, I don't see what that is yet, but as soon as that gets updated, I'll be sure to read that out as well.
Oh, gotta get this one. I think. Yes. Nope.
Left and then right.
I love that the spider is jumping underwater.
Yeah, I'm amazed that it survived the fall, but
And green, green. Whee! Yes, thank you for that donation.
Speaking of that donation, I can tell you that that went toward the incentive for Ultima First Age of Darkness, where the incentive is to kill the stand-in for Lord British. That needed $100 to be met. Well, guess what? It got taken care of all in one shot. So,
Nice.
so Barrows, thank you for single-handedly making that happen.
Alright. Oh, I'm alive. Okay, we're good.
yeah, I heard like double potion noises there, but
Also, real quick, want to update another incentive that we were talking about for Mind Maze. It's the no matches incentive. Right now, that has $45 and it needs 100. So almost halfway there. If that's something you want to see or don't want to see, I suppose, so you don't want to see the matches, then get your donations in, please.
You can do
And
it.
thank you.
when's that one happening? That's not the very next run, correct?
No, it is not. There are 2 runs in between the current one and that run of Mind Maze. Actually, let's talk about that, because we have some new people coming in. So right now you're watching Adventure Pals. It is a co-op run between Margaret Ann and azuarc. Coming up next, Zello is going to be doing a run of Doom 64. That will be followed by a run of Moraf's Dungeons of the Unforgiven by Mecha. And then after that is the run of Mind Maze by Sushi Kishi. That's actually going to be the last run of the night for this event before we return bright and early tomorrow morning with day 2 of our marathon.
And what can people get if they donate? Just
Are you
besides
talking about, like-
the pleasure of, having given to a good cause.
Are we talking about just like the super good feels of contributing to Take This because of all the great things that they do?
I mean,
Or maybe you're
that's-
talking about prizes.
I'm talking about that and prizes because
Ah,
we already
yes.
know that they
Ah,
get
yes.
those good feels.
Let me pull up the prize sheet real quick. Give me just a moment.
Because I know we have some stuff that's been donated by amazing people.
Yeah, is it pronounced Margaret Ann?
I believe it's Margaret, but
Oh,
don't
Margaret.
quote me on that.
Got it. Okay. Yes, we do have some prizes that you can be eligible for by making donations, and it looks like these are broken down by day. So for today, we do have a few prizes for which one might be eligible. We have a Final Fantasy short story collection. This was contributed.
That I believe is last year's document.
Oh no! Okay, then
Oh,
I have last
no.
year's document. Okay, I'm sure somebody will get me this year's document so that I can update you on that. Stand by, folks.
It should be 2022. That was my fault.
Is this? Don't we go down?
Oh, right. We do go down. We have to get cats. Wee cats. We do eventually go that way, but
I mean, I got a cat right here, but
that cat's not in the game, so it's probably not going to be terribly helpful.
I mean, he'll be helpful. He's keeping us company.
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Okay, now I have this year's prizes. So again, broken down by day, and here's what we've got available for you too if you make a donation. You can get a Steam key to the very game that you are watching right now, Adventure Pals. That is donated by the wonderful Margaret Ann, who is also running the current game.
Gee, I wonder how that
there-
happens.
Yes. You can also win a Psychomancer pin, and it looks like that is the emblem for Take This, which is donated by the team itself. Speaking of Steam keys, I should have probably put these together. There's a Steam key for Monster Sanctuary, which I believe was the first run of the marathon. That is brought to you by Team 17. And then finally, you can win a Hope Shield, which is it's a wooden shield with that sword emblem that Take This uses. And that's going to be brought to you by Take This and Wormwood. So get your donations in there, and you could be eligible for any of these wonderful prizes.
And I can confirm that those Hope Shields are gorgeous. They're randomly boxed, so the one that you get could be made out of like some rare wood. And they also are just fantastic as worry stones, something to keep in your pocket. You know, I sometimes like to fidget and I get anxious sometimes, so it's just a wonderful thing to have to, you know, calm myself down when I'm starting to get a little bit antsy.
Oh, and apparently, according to chat here, if you do make a donation, you will enter into a drawing. And if you win, Margie will write a fanfic of your choosing. So, there you go.
I can, in fact, do that. Azu is also a fanfic writer.
I have written a fanfic, anyway.
Well, then that makes you a fanfic writer, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, you could take your pick and choose your author. Or maybe we'll be adventure pals when it came to writing.
I feel like I'm being corralled into something I didn't agree to, but okay.
But that wouldn't be the first time, because, I mean, we also...
I was going to say, Azu, that is because you are.
Dolphin!
I'm a dolphin, yes.
Yes, no, you are. I'm sorry. Please finish your thought.
Are you there? We lost
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I was just saying that, you know, you are being roped into doing something, and the reason you feel that way is because that's exactly what's happening.
Yes,
so,
yes, it is.
So you are rather astute when it comes to that, I would say.
I see. I thought there was like you are, and then there was going to be like a noun phrase after that. But no, just ending with the verb is perfectly fine too.
Alright, so we have our 5 rubies.
And we collected something to help us raise Crablantis. We found a deflated blowfish. So maybe if we put that on this plinth here.
What would we do with it?
Can we feed it the soup?
I'd love to, but apparently we're feeding it the rubies.
You know, we really need to talk about this ruby-based economy. I don't think this is sustainable.
Well, whatever.
So we raise Crablantis, we skip the cutscene, and we get our final obligatory sticker.
Until the last one.
Yeah, well.
Now we talk to the weird wavy cat guy.
If you give him some gold, he will change his dance for you. But we don't do that in the speedrun because there's no point. But he does tell us to go over here.
Yep.
And we totally trust him.
Because he's totally trustworthy.
Because nobody has ever betrayed us in this game.
Oh. Well, about that.
We should just, like, stop, like, trusting the people we're gonna run into. However, that is Mom.
She's not part of the machine, she's just caged above it for some reason.
Yep. Oh. So, we have to go in the water. This kind of reminds me of, like, a Sonic boss, actually. So, we're going...
This is an interesting boss to do co-op because we can beat up opposite sides.
Right.
I wonder if we went same side, if we would just beat up one side faster.
Probably, but I think it works better this way because we can each handle one end. So we drop down the water so we can avoid the flames. Because with the fire and the flames, we'll carry on. But then we want to be out of the water because you will get electrocuted if you're not.
Sounds painful. Hi, Mom.
Mom!
Like, is it like feeling the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days?
Yes, definitely. And it turns out our mom was actually an aerospace engineer. So she's going to turn our lighthouse, fix it all up, and turn it into a rocket. And we're going to go to the moon. Because that's where Mr. B is gone.
Alright, shop.
Yes.
Let me know when I can read a donation, please.
Well,
We're about to talk to Cupcake Cat, so hold that thought for 1 second. And then, oh, apparently I bought a sticker, great.
okay, we didn't need anything else. So we bought another sticker on accident.
But here's Cupcake Cat. So we've collected our cupcakes. We're going to give a tray of cupcakes to Cupcake Cat, and he even gives a surprise.
And a cool hat. Ooh, I like that hat.
Kind of neat.
Yeah.
Am I getting more? No, I'm full. Okay.
All right, so now you are good to read a donation.
All right, excellent. We have a $50 donation, and it's from Casual Geek Dave.
Hey, Dave.
And he says, with my favorite writer running and my favorite runner hosting, I just had to throw another donation in the hat. All my love to Margie and Vonnie, and to everyone donating their time this week. Well, I tell you what, Dave, you know this, but all of my love goes to you as well, my friend. Thank you very much for your generosity. It's fantastic to have you here. And, yeah, you kick butt. That's, yeah.
Thank you. Many, many, many hearts to Dave. One of my favorite people. And, yeah. He's actually going to couch with me on Thursday for my run of Disney City. So, definitely looking forward to that.
Me too.
So, if you notice, we have these balloons now. And these balloons are basically these balloons are the spirits of old people who were going to be turned into hot dogs, and we're going to send them back to Earth however we can, because it's important to us. Yeah, I'm gonna get smacked by that. So, we're going to figure out how to send them back. We don't really know how yet, but we'll make it work. In the meantime, Ozzy gets to carry all the balloons.
Yay! I like balloons.
Sorry, I'm gonna do this because this is gonna be a lot
I
easier.
was like, wait, did the game just freeze? What
Nope,
happened?
that's me. Oh, look! Hey, so, Ozzy, what's your favorite RPG of all time?
Is this a trick question? I would say Secret of Mana, but we kind of have learned from Secret of Mana that canon travel is not usually the most effective.
I mean, if it seemed to work here.
Yeah, a lot of things in this game are a little suspect. I don't know if I would go by that argument.
I like the idea of cannon travel, so yeah, let's send it back to be a cannon. They're just balloons, right?
They were reformed into their regular selves because we found their hot dogs.
Oh, this is true. Alright, going to do that. Now I'm gonna hop over, hit every bee on the way. Alright, yes. So now the hot dog people are protected by shields, so we've got to destroy the shield before you know, free the old people from their hot dog selves.
It's like taking down a Star Destroyer. You just gotta beat up the shield generator first.
Yeah.
Just in case it wasn't obvious, this is the final area of the game.
Yes, so this is level 21.
There is this one stage on the moon, and then we will be off to the final boss,
Yes.
which is a two-part boss.
So if there are any important things that you get hit with spikes like me, if there are any important things you want to hype up for upcoming runs, this would probably be a good time because we've got a few more fights like this where we're going through.
I'm really glad you said that, Margie, because as a follow-up to that wonderful donation that Dave dropped, he put that toward a incentive for Gauntlet 4, which is going to be, I believe it's the first run of tomorrow morning. I'm confirming that is indeed correct. Gauntlet 4, being run by Bubba Rubby, will kick off tomorrow's action.
Nice.
And the donation incentive in question here is called Become a Viking, which I think all of us want to do. So that sounds pretty rad. That donation incentive needs $200. It currently has 135, so it's just about 2/3 of the way there. Only $65 left to get that hit. I would love to see that get hit by the end of the day, because who doesn't want to see a Viking, someone become a Viking? That just sounds incredibly rad. So let's make it happen, folks.
Yeah, let's become Vikings. I am actually descended from the Swedish Vikings, who did a lot of really cool, like, exploring and stuff. And they were, you know, traders and...
They were traders?
No, they were traders. They, like, took goods from place to place and helped supply villages and stuff.
Well, Margie, my maternal grandfather was an ambassador to Iceland. He worked in the consulate in San Francisco. So part of my heritage is Icelandic. So I have Viking heritage as well. So a personal appreciation for that, certainly.
Well, the cool thing about Iceland is that they...
It's made of ice?
No, that was just marketing. For Iceland, the language, they can go and read stuff in Old Norse and understand it, because their language hasn't changed that much. So it's really cool. Like, you can just hand them a saga in Old Norse and they can read. Whereas somebody who speaks modern Swedish or Norse or Danish, because all the languages are related pretty well, they will struggle. The language has changed so much. Whee!
For those of you that might be familiar with, you know, we're talking about Vikings. If you're familiar with the NFL team, the Minnesota Vikings, they have a cheer that they do where they repeat the word "skull" and they will clap their hands above their head. That cheer was actually kind of popularized and made and brought to public view by the Icelandic national soccer team. They would do that skull chant, which is super cool to hear a whole arena full of people doing it. So yeah, so shout outs to Iceland.
Yay! Shout out to, like, all the places. Like, every country and everywhere in the world has something neat like that. Sure, let's just take XP Magnet. Maybe we'll get another level.
Okay. We were actually having this conversation, my wife and I, the other day. And so I want to get your thoughts on this. Of all the countries in the world, which one, in your opinion, has the best man-made culture as far as, you know, cultural icons and landmarks and things like that? Which country has the best man-made culture, in your opinion?
Ooh, that's a really difficult question. Because there's so many ways you can define best. Like, I mean, if you're talking about food traditions or clothing or just
how
like
about
monuments and
yeah,
like,
that's more what I was thinking of. It's like art and monuments and structures and things of that and things of that nature. As opposed wouldn't all culture be man-made? I mean, as opposed to like natural landmarks and things like that. You know, like obviously because there are lots of places that have beautiful countrysides and you know, mountains and rivers and valleys and all those things. So I mean, as far as like the creation of people that has stood the test of time is their culture. That's more what I was referring to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's still kind of a difficult...
I've been playing a little too much Genshin Impact lately, so I'm gonna go with the country that's had like 6,000 years worth of culture to put together and has like 1 billion people living in it. Because they've got a lot of stuff going, that most of which I don't even know about.
Well, I know at my job I've been doing a lot of research about various places in the world, and one of the places that I did a whole unit's worth of materials for was just the Middle East in general, which I know is not
Well,
a country.
Good answer too.
But, like, cradle of civilization, there are, like, ancient examples of houses and villages. There are even just, like, the city of Petra
Oh yeah.
is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You'll probably know that,
And
if
it
you don't know
gives-
it by name, you know it from Indiana Jones.
It also gives amazing stat bonuses to any city built in the desert.
Yes.
Oh my God, azuarc, you and I just became instant best friends.
That's a
Oh,
Civilization
baby.
reference for those who didn't get it.
Yeah, Civilization 6 specifically.
Oh, thanks.
So yes, absolutely, yeah.
What
Anyway,
was it? Okay.
my particular answer, and there is some bias because it's part of my my heritage, but then also B, I've been there before. As far as man-made culture, I don't. For my money, you cannot beat Italy.
Oh yeah, Italy. Like, such diverse culture too, because you have like the super ancient stuff, and it was all city-states for a long time. So, like, each place sort of came up with its own deal. So yeah, no, Italy definitely is pretty awesome. But I really do feel like it's difficult to choose because
Yeah.
everywhere
There's no wrong answer.
yeah, everywhere in the world just has such awesome things for it. So like, and you know, as a gamer playing lots of JRPGs, I mean, you sort of want to default to Japan, but just everywhere in the world.
Alright, we are headed into the final part of the game here.
So I just want to say too, and because we were in the conversation, there was a set of 3 axes, top and bottom, in a row. They're the worst things in the entire game. I hate them so much. And I was the one who made it through. Usually Azu is the one who has to take point on that and go through that. So this is the second to last boss in the game. These little arms, you have to kill the hands, and then the arms will spawn these little axe hot dog toast things. And if you kill them, you have to wait for the axe hot dog thing to spawn before you can kill the second level of the hands.
Alright, we got one,
Okay.
and now it's dead. Okay, so we gotta find another way to get up to the
Yep,
head.
there we go. Got it.
Last time we fought this, it went like stupidly fast.
Yeah. So then you have to kill the hot dog head. And the hot dog monster will die, but the Oopie Doopie will get away. So yay! Free the Oopie Doopie.
Bye, Oopie Doopie. Alright, and now we are going into the final boss.
And look at all these hot dogs we just saved.
Hi, Dad!
Dad! It's Dad Dog.
That was strangely loud.
Uh-huh.
This game does have a very loud volume until you turn it down. I guess it just decided to go ahead with that, and you're gonna steal all the potions.
Yep. They're mine now.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so this is the final boss. Time is when the screen goes white.
Say a lot of... Wait, that's not the button. That's the button. I don't have very many bombs, ultimately.
Yeah, I thought I had a lot more. That's okay. We're fine.
Okay, so let's go in Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Alright, I have one of these.
I have a couple more bombs, so I'm gonna
Bombs are
throw-
great. I love bombs.
And let's see.
Got anything else?
Yeah, I've got a few more. I've got the big bomb. Oh, like one more hit. There we go, and
And,
time
and,
is
and time.
now. 2:41:30. I apologize. Yeah, you can. The volume sometimes will get very loud.
That was really loud. Yikes. Okay. But there we go.
That is Adventure Pals.
We made it.
So what we didn't show you, skipping the ending, is a little bit about what was going on. Mr. B was being controlled by the little goldfish on his head.
If you didn't notice, his hat was not actually a hat. It was a goldfish bowl, and there was a goldfish in it. And apparently, that goldfish has been the root of all of his evil, and he's actually not that bad a guy.
The goldfish, he thought he was pals with the goldfish, but the goldfish was convincing him to do mean things.
And at the very end, he takes a hit from a bomb for us that the goldfish was going to chuck at us.
Which is why he's now in,
Like a full body cast.
Yep, not because we beat him up, but because he saved us. Thank you, Mr. B.
And thank you, everyone, for letting us run this game for you.
And, I believe, according to speedruns.com,
Oh, yeah.
that, we actually just got a world record.
Yeah, the previous world record was significantly above our estimate, let's just say. So
Yeah, we made our estimate thinking, hey, well, the single player is a lot faster. So it's pretty fast, and we can go faster than...
the single player speedrun, to be fair, also uses a couple glitches that save a tremendous amount of time. They skip the entire first world and stuff like that.
Yeah, but...
But yeah, if anyone was recording that, we could put that up. I wasn't recording it, but I'm sure we have the VOD, so...
Yeah. So hopefully everything went well and we didn't break anything.
Even with that stage that we replayed 3 levels on.
You know, that was where the extra minute came from.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, and thank you to Vonnie for being an amazing host. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who watched and was here for this. And thank you in advance to everybody who's going to be showing up for all the other runs in this amazing marathon that we were putting on for Take This.
Well, I tell you what, another big thank you to you, Margaret Ann, and to you, azuarc, for this really, really charming and fun speed run here of Adventure Pals. This is really entertaining. It's the first time I'd ever seen it, and I thought it was awesome. I will encourage everybody who is watching to please give these two wonderful folks a follow. They certainly deserve it, especially after putting on that great show there. And yeah, so anything else that you want to, kind of some final thoughts or whatnot about the run or what's going on here, anything like that?
Well, I guess I definitely have to thank azuarc for agreeing to do this with me under a little bit of pressure. I know that the first run you ever do for a marathon is always nerve-wracking, so I'm really glad that I was able to be there for that.
And I think actually the fact that this first run for me was a co-op run made it a lot easier because I didn't feel like there was that much pressure on me. I could afford to let my attention slip a little bit here and there and it would still be okay. So
this means I can get you to do more next time, right? In for Speedrun Ragnarok 2023?
Yeah, I'm totally going to set like a Hollow Knight world record next year. That's absolutely going to happen.
So you heard it here
Yes.
first, folks.
I will be the world's best runner in 5 months. No, that's totally not happening. But, Silk Song will come out, so who knows?
Mm-hmm.
We hope.
We hope.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, one day. Maybe.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you very much for that fantastic run. That was really, really a great showcase. And again, congratulations, azuarc, on your first marathon run was a world record. Not a lot of people can say that, so that's super awesome. I'm very happy for you there.
Thank you.
So yeah. So coming up next, we have a run of Doom 64 by Zello. You want to stick around for that. As for me, this is going to be it for me hosting for today. I will be back on Tuesday night, not as a host, but as a runner. So you be sure to check me out then. I'm going to be passing it off to Solaris, who is going to be taking you through the end of the day as far as hosting. So they will do a fantastic job. Anyway, stick around while we get set up for the next game. Make a donation if you feel so inclined. And I hope to see all of you folks around here all week long. And until I do, take care, everyone.